Live. Early.
All right, what's going on, guys? This is another episode of the Open Field Podcast. We got me, of course, B, the asshole, Michael Baldino, aka White Mike, F. Dot, the huge Baltimore fan, even though Lamar Jackson kind of choked in the playoffs. My boy Hefe, the huge Bucks fans over here. You know how Hefe is standing, and we got new addition Jaden over here.
Yeah,
and of course he loves Jaden Daniels, huge Commanders fan. So, Mike, what we got first? What was the first topic?
Let's talk about Trey Hendrickson. So,
yeah. Let's get that over.
The situation with him is bad.
It's getting rocky.
Basically, I read an article yesterday, kind of summing up a couple quotes that he had. I have them, but I'll just keep it short. Essentially, that there's no correlation between there's no talks, there's no agreements. It's a dead, just not happening right now. That's basically the thing is. So the question that I have to the entire panel is, number one, do you think the Bengals re-sign him? Number two, if they don't, what do you predict that he's going to do? Like what teams would he want to go to? And that's pretty much it. So we'll start off. Who
could use him the most?
Yeah, who could use him the most? My bad. Yeah, who could use him the most? But early, you start.
Oh, I'll go last. Go ahead.
Okay, F. Dot, then you start.
Who I think would use them? I mean, honestly, I think they should re-sign him. Like he had 17 sacks.
Yeah, my goodness.
Like this defense. The Bengals need defense. I don't understand why they're not trying to pay him. I think he deserves the money. I think he's a top edge rusher in this game. A team that I think would need him. Like I really want to just say the Bengals, bro. They need him. Who else in that edge, bro? Like they need him. I'm going with the Bengals.
You're
need
100%
him.
right.
They literally need him. So I'm going Bengals. I'm staying with the Bengals. They need him. Simple.
You ain't gonna be selfish, F. Dot, and say the Ravens could use him?
No, I like our guys, man. I like our guys.
We like our guys,
Green, bro.
I like our guys.
But Trey Henderson wouldn't help.
I like our guys.
Like I'd say the Cowboys, but they don't have enough money either. But yeah, be your turn.
Yeah, Trey Henderson. I did see that interview. They said it was like an hour long. He didn't seem happy. He feels like he should be compensated, and I agree with him. He's 31 years old, coming off 17 sacks. I expect him to have another good season this year. I don't see him slowing down at all. Trey Henderson still looks explosive out there. Yeah, the Bengals, man, I don't know what they're doing with that management up there, bro. Like you seen Joe Burrow last year. You seen Joe Burrow, like, you know, in his little he was mic'd up and he was like, man, we suck, bro. Even though they were winning the game, he's like, they were playing like I can't remember what playing, but they were I can't remember what team they were playing, but they were easily like they should have easily been destroying them. But like the fact that they only won by like 10 points, Joe was like unhappy. You got to keep your franchise quarterback happy, and you got to give him a defense. I've seen too many great quarterbacks suffer because they got to put up 30, 40 points every single regular season game. It's just not sustainable. You seen it last year; they were still losing a lot. You got to keep Trey happy, bro. You what a defensive captain on that team, bro. They don't have nothing else.
I'm gonna say this too, B, and I'm gonna let you finish. I just found out. So apparently the Bengals owner isn't a billionaire like the rest of them, so he can't play with the money that a lot of people play with. I just found it out. That's one of the reasons why he can't spend like that, is because he's not a billionaire the way everybody else is. So that's why he be so tight and so cheap. I'm going.
You're not even a billionaire, broke ass nigga. Anyway, so like what I'm saying, like when he can't even like keep the team happy. You know, you're playing around with paying Jamar Chase, even though you eventually had to pay him. You're playing around with paying T. Higgins. Now you're playing around with another star on the defensive side of the ball, who that's really all you got. They were 32nd ranked last year. Like, pay your guys, bro. Pay your guys the money. You guys need him. You guys are abysmal even with his 17 sacks. Pay that man his money, please. Figure it out.
Go ahead, Jaden. Jaden?
Yeah, man, I was trying to get something so I can sit down. But honestly, I don't like he said, the Bengals are a team that I think needs him. But if I had to say just a team that I feel like he would be good on, if I had to come down to that, honestly, I can see him doing good on that Washington squad. That's a team that has a lot of money. They have a lot of youth. They already have a good defense, but I feel like adding Trey Hendrickson to that side.
You son of a bitch, you.
I feel like
That's
adding
a
him to that
great,
D line
that's a
will
great
help.
point, though. That's a great point, though.
I did
Like,
see a couple of teams that were like in on him before this whole debacle happened.
Yeah,
The Colts were in on him, and the Commanders were in on him, and I think the Saints were also in on him too.
this one's
Uh,
I think like what team has the mean.
yeah,
Like
you guys have all the money.
that's a good. Like let's not forget they gave up Montez Sweat and Chase Young not too long ago. You know they Jonathan
That's
Adams.
Chase Young stinks.
I mean, yeah, but just putting out like lost
Yeah.
That'd be
to
a
like this is a good
place
chance to bring in a veteran presence to help your young defense come out and also bring some pressure to them quarterbacks. I think that's a missing piece on the defense.
Yeah.
Somebody set the dog
That's
up.
crazy because I definitely saw him going to Washington too. Washington is definitely a place I can see him going. But if we look at just what the Bengals do, bro, they got a rookie who not happy with them as well, bro. Like Trey is pissed, but they got a whole rookie pissed with them as well. So they just don't pay people, bro.
Yeah, no, this is egregious, dude. Like, what more do you want Trey Hendrickson to do, man? I don't understand. Like, this dude, for the last 2 years before this last season, we've all been like, okay, this dude's like top 12, but what's his ceiling as a player? He comes in, and the thing about Trey Hendrickson has always been, yeah, he doesn't have the best back. He's not the most skilled pass rusher, but he's absolutely super physical, a really athletic guy, and his motor is up there with the best of them, dude. He never stops. Like he's gone up against countless names, guys like Ronnie Stanley, and he's put in good work. Last year, he almost won Defensive Player of the Year. Like he had an argument like, why aren't you paying him? And the main reason is because you've been scared to the last 3 or 4 years, and now he's 31, and now you're gonna have to pay him 4 years, so you totally screwed it up. Adding the fact that you're a cheap organization, it's stupid. And now you've got Joe Burrow acting like he's about to leave if they don't figure this out when they just signed Jamar Chase. It's an absolute disaster. And the only reason why they signed Jamar Chase is because Jamar Chase made them with how much good of a season that he had the last 2 years up to last year too. So it's a dysfunctional franchise. They don't deserve to have Joe Burrow as far as I'm concerned, or Jamar Chase, or Trey Hendrickson, a team that could use him on board with the Commanders. I think Green Bay would be nice for him if they could find some cap. Maybe they get rid of Jair Alexander. Maybe they don't re-sign him. I feel like you add him to that pass rush, and that would also make them top 3 defense to me, because I feel like they're already top 5 to 10 if Xavier McKinney keeps playing the way that he does. So, yeah, that's kind of all I got there.
Mike, you go? Pepe, you go?
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah, so for me, I'm not I ain't the biggest fan of the Bengals anyway. I don't like how I don't mess with quarterbacks I don't mess with teams who waste good quarterback play. I've seen it so many times in my life. I watched the coach do it with Andrew Luck. I watched the even some years where the Patriots played around. I watched the coach do it with Peyton Manning. You know what I'm saying? I watched the coach do it, not coach, but there's a lot of things basically that do it. So for me, I actually hope that he goes somewhere else. Hey man, young upcoming team, Carolina over here, man. Hey, look, we would love to have you, man. We love to have you. You could still be some form of a cat. A Panther's better than a Bengal. You know what I'm saying? Last time I checked. But for me, I think that I actually hope it goes awry over there because I want Joe Burrow to get out of there, and I want to see him somewhere with a legit team around him, where the team will actually spend for him the way they do Jalen Hurts, and he can be successful. So I think for me, I hope they don't sign him, and I hope Joe Burrow gets up out of there. I'm not a fan of guys staying places where they're not loved or they don't get treated right, just for the narrative to spend on them being losers and they never won nothing. Because apparently that's all we give a fuck about in the end of the day is if you win. Because when you don't, we bring it up tremendously. So yeah, I'm cool on him going back there. I think the worse that team gets, the more to be for Joe Burrow to leave, and I'm team Joe Burrow leaving.
All right, fair enough. So I think we can leave everything else till after.
Quick question, because I just heard that nasty ass shit what Early just said. Hold on, whoa.
I didn't know Ben was even here, bro. Bama, go ahead.
Yeah,
What up, Ben?
Early. Let me get you this question because you said you want Joe Burrow to go where you got more weapons and everything, right? So how can you rank Joe Burrow and say he's all of this and all of that is highly the quarterback and he really needs weapons to succeed? Because the last time we saw him, he couldn't beat out Dwayne Haskins. Then he had to go to LSU and they gave him Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson and Clyde Edwards-Helaire and Thaddeus Moss and the defense. And that was the only way he was able to do something. And then you're not even going to talk about the year before. Hold on, talk about the year before when he didn't have Jamar Chase. How pedestrian he was, and everybody just look over that year, and we only just go to his senior year. He was even in the NFL, before he got a whole slew of weapons again, he ended up getting hurt, right? Oh, now it's the O-line.
He was playing well prior to him getting hurt.
Now it's the O-line. Now it's the defense. We blame everybody. I ain't trying to hear that.
Who's the best player on defense, Bama, besides?
Let him finish. Let him finish. Go ahead.
I thought you were done. My fault.
I'm done. Go ahead.
What you ask him, Hefe? What did you ask him, Hefe? Go ahead.
I want to know who the best player on defense is outside of Hendrickson.
Outside of Hendricks?
They don't even have it.
Cam Taylor-Britt, I guess, and he's pretty average.
He was terrible.
Cam Taylor-Britt is not average.
He's bad.
Yeah,
bro, he's not bad.
You can make a case.
He was bad.
Well, he's a little bit above.
He's average.
And the one person you name, we gotta even like. Come on, bro. They need some credibility on defense, bro. They need some credibility. They have to work with that offense, bro.
Wait, Hefe. So Bama, did you watch the Bengals Broncos game? Did you not see Cam Taylor-Britt getting sunned by Cortland Sutton? And I'm not talking like he was cooking him in routes too. And
Cortland Sutton tough.
Cortland Sutton is actually a pretty decent receiver.
So Cortland Sutton's
no. Statistically, Taylor-Britt is like top 6 worst corners last year.
Cortland Sutton's not even top 20. He's probably top 25, but he's not definitively top 20 even. And he's getting cooked by him.
There's context to that because I feel like even with Trey Henderson, they didn't have that much of a pass rush. I'm being honest with you.
Yeah,
he's covered for 8 years.
No, my thing though, to address Bama's whole point, like I don't disagree with you when it comes to like giving him excuses when we compare him to the top 5 or top 4 because Jalen Hurts I'm not counting, but the top 4 I agree. But like when you go in the spiel about like him not being the guy in Ohio State, like that doesn't matter because when he went to LSU, like you guys talked about it on Trent Show, he didn't even play that well his first year at LSU. But what happened is he switched he hit the switch at year 5.
Or he just got a slew of weapons.
Yeah, okay, you could say that, but then he goes in his rookie year. You said he was pedestrian. I say he was good.
He was good.
He had no offensive line. He had T. Higgins, who was probably top 30.
He was just putting up empty stats. Well, they was like 2-7, right, when he got hurt, right?
That's because they were a shitty team. They were the worst team in the league.
But he don't elevate it. You see what I'm saying? He don't elevate the team that much.
But he did though.
Dude, there's only so many quarterbacks in the league that can elevate a trash team.
Yeah.
That's
so
also
Jalen Hurts in 2023 didn't elevate that team to the playoffs with that suspect defense they had.
He did.
He can put up points with
They didn't elevate that team. Nothing. Man, Burma, you better stop being nasty.
I gotta be nasty right with you because you nasty.
Put up points with him.
Wait.
Anybody I don't think Jalen Hurts elevates. Like can carry a team
because you was in here Putin early, so I had to open up the chitlins.
Wait, I'm sorry, Ben. I have to.
That was the wildest thing I've ever heard. That was only Bama can say that.
Hold on. You said year 1, Joe Burrow didn't improve his team, and that's actually not true because the Bengals before Joe Burrow were literally bottom 3 in the league, and then he made them like probably bottom 10. Like they probably were like the 10, but like. There was improvement with the team being dog the year before, and then instantly coming off an ACL after getting Jamar Chase, he immediately improves to a guy that we look at as one of the ones. And when you talk about Higgins and Jamar, yes, that's a big reason for his success, but it goes both ways at the end of the day because what he's doing is putting up all-time numbers, and not only all-time numbers, but all-time tape. This guy doesn't miss throws. He doesn't. It's a shite offensive line. Terrible. So I'm not fully against what you're saying, but I think you're dragging it.
Joe Burrow is the closest thing I've ever seen to Peyton Manning in my life. He's a precision timing passer. Like he'll just dodge you up every single time down the field, bro. Joe is a smart quarterback. He knows how to read a defense. He gets the ball out of his hands quick, and he has to because of that crappy O-line he's had for his entire career. And he doesn't have one solid offensive lineman. I've
I
never
think-
seen him have one solid offensive lineman ever.
I think
He's a
for me,
great
he's
quarterback.
been getting hurt. Joe Burrow's not injury prone. He's been getting hurt because he's had one of the worst O-lines for the last 3 to 4 years. Here's the thing about Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is the quarterback that, like how we see the Eagles do for Jalen Hurts, that'd be the guy you would think an organization will go, you know what, we can win now with you and we will make you wait. Joe Burrow realistically is a top 2 or 3 quarterback every single year just off his ability. My thing about them is that he's having a Matthew Stafford when he played for the Lions type career where he's putting up these stats, he's cooking with his number 1 receiver, and we're looking at him going, but he don't win shit, he's just putting up stats. If Joe Burrow can go to a complete team, because with the Bengals, they showed you the one year that you do give him somewhat of a complete team, he gets a Super Bowl. But the Bengals are actually getting worse and worse year after year. They're not solidifying the positions that need to be solidified. That come like their running back isn't Chase Brown is cool, but he isn't, he's nobody that I would say we're going to replace him for Joe Mixon. The O-line was bad last year. The D-line was only thing talked about D-line was trade. The corners were bad last year. The safety played. They let J.C. Bates go. Like they're literally getting worse because the owner can't pay nobody. If Joe Burrow can have a team where he has, I'm be honest with you. Again, Joe Burrow is one of them guys that if you give him Lamar's team, last year when he won the MVP, the year before last when he won the MVP with that defense. He beats Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs, even with Zay Flowers and fucking Mark Andrews and Isaiah Likely. He wins. If you give him that type of defense, he wins with that team. If you give him the same defense that even I'll say even last year Justin Herbert had, I think he goes further than Justin Herbert. Literally, he has had to elevate. Literally, they get off to a bad start because the defense is bad. Even this last year, Jamar Chase held out of training camp because he didn't get paid. So coming to the league, coming to the first couple games, he was on bullshit. He was dropping passes. He wasn't getting the ball like that because he wasn't in shape. And literally, Joe Burrow did his best shot to squeeze him to the playoffs. As bad as they was, they almost lost the Giants. They were losing to every team. They were supposed to beat the Chiefs.
On the Triple Crown
Man,
winner.
come on, man.
But also, wait.
I just
before
want
we
to ask
keep
something real quick,
interjecting. Oh, after
Go ahead, Doc.
I
Go ahead, Doc.
kind of want to play devil advocate because, like Burrow, that year they went to the Super Bowl. I'm not gonna lie, that defense was really good, and
No, they were. I don't
he had
disagree
a
with that.
really he had a couple games where he didn't really play that good. That first round against the Ravens, they almost lost to what's his
Zach
name, Tyler
McPherson
Huntley.
is the goat there.
If it wasn't for a fumble taken back all the way, it was
And
17
Zach
the
McPherson.
whole game, and he did not play. Joe Burrow played terrible that game, awful, awful,
Yeah.
and they were going against Tyler Huntley.
Jalen Hurts has played bad in the playoffs though and won. So
I'm just putting it like in perspective. Like I agree with what you were saying earlier. Like he wasn't just out here just going crazy, even with a complete team. Like it wasn't.
I mean, dude, everybody
That's all
nowadays
I'm
has a
saying,
game or two where they're bad.
Of course,
Like,
of course.
Even 3-time
But-
MVP like Mahomes, like they don't
Right,
always play to the best that you used to them playing. That's fine. You need a bailout sometimes. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, Joe Burrow is like a good quarterback. I think he's a clutch quarterback.
Yeah.
He's probably like to me he's like top 3 in clutchness like in this entire
he's going to
league.
be top 15 by the end of his career.
But here's my thing though.
Yeah,
How many?
he's a great
But here's my
quarterback.
thing though. Wait a minute, because how many guys have? So you can do that for Joe Burrow because I'm gonna be real with you. The year that Peyton Manning went to the Super Bowl the second time and he beat Cam, he was hurt, and even when he came back, Brandon will tell you. And Brandon is a diehard Peyton Manning fan. That man didn't have no arm. That defense carried him to the Super Bowl and helped him win the Super Bowl. Last year with Jalen Hurts, he played terrible in the Packers game. He played terrible in the Rams game. The only game that he actually cooked was the Redskins game, was the Commanders game, and they were beating them. They were beating them before that game even started.
Wait,
That's one.
Hold on. Can I cut in because I can't be here too long.
Let me finish my point, and I'll let you get in there, random. So I look at it like, okay, yeah, you're right. Joe Burrow did have a couple shaky games into the playoffs, but there's been a lot of quarterbacks who because when you have a complete team, there are days in the playoffs where you might have a bad game, but that defense will help you out. A running game will help you out. There are guys who can't do that. Like Patrick Mahomes can't have a bad game for the most part, especially last year, because of the simple fact that if he don't have a good game, they don't make it. Josh Allen can't have a bad game because if he don't have a good game, they don't make it. So that's how I look at it. But go ahead, Brandon.
Random, bro.
I would Josh. I don't agree with that.
It's all you.
Random.
Yeah, all right, sorry. Real quick. The reason why first things first, what's good, y'all? It's been a minute. I'm literally getting off work to go see my girl. so I can't stay on for too long. But I'm gonna combat what Early said about the Bengals owner being cheap. Mark Davis is also not a billionaire, the owner of the Raiders. He's finding a way to pay all his players.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear that. This is something that this isn't just something that's been plaguing the
Bama,
Bengals
who is
recently.
Mark Davis paying, Bama? Who's he paying?
When their whole
Max Crosby.
franchise.
No. Hold on.
Crosby,
Let me answer. The reason why that doesn't work, the NFL works under a hard salary cap.
Yeah.
So everybody's spending the same money. Everybody's spending the same money
Wait a minute.
to make the salary cap work. You can't go over it, or else you won't be able to field the team. This isn't the
But
NBA.
there are literally teams who can afford the penalty, though. And guys do go for the penalty.
You cannot. A hard salary cap means if the salary cap is $1 million, you cannot go over $1 million. You just can't. You won't be able to field your team. Like that's how the NFL works with a hard cap.
But you can,
Like you will not be able to.
Yeah, but some teams can work around it. You know, some teams
when
can
you
find
have-
a way to
you're
backload
right, and
contracts
you're
and all
right.
that good stuff. And
And
he
you're right.
just doesn't seem to want to be able to do that.
You ain't
He
lying,
does-
bro. I don't know what Philly doing, bro.
Random, that's
Yeah.
business.
Hold on, fellas. This is the only reason I'm saying that. I am not going to say, oh, he's too broke or he's too cheap. No, he doesn't want to put in the money. And fellas,
Yeah,
when
that's
Joe
it.
Burrow was
Yeah.
up for an extension, what is the surest thing in football? When you have it, what is the surest thing you can have in football? A franchise
Star
quarterback.
quarterback.
And even the Bengals owner was like, I don't know if I want to play Joe Burrow. Do you know how fucking dumb that is?
Stupid.
Like, what do you mean? He's a short. You want to know a guy who can make sure you get more money? It's fucking Joe Burrow. That's who gets you more money. So when you hesitate to pay your franchise quarterback, let alone you try to pull a Jerry Jones, because that shit worked for Jerry Jones every time he fucking waited, and he ended up paying way more money for the people instead of just paying them early and saving money. Sure, it sucks when you pay them right there, but guess what? When the salary cap keeps going up, see, these contracts don't look that bad.
And
Because
Random,
guess what?
So Bam,
Random,
I mean, so
question
random.
random.
You saying it's
What
not
is
about
what
him
is it-
being not affording it. He's just cheap and he don't make smart
He's
decisions.
just cheap. The thing about the Bengals is that they're notoriously cheap.
They
For
always been. They always
years.
been. They always been.
They've always been. So that's why I'm gonna combat
They
against
having
that.
a hard time signing a rookie right now, bro.
Okay,
Their first
but
round
like
pick.
at the end of the day,
The rookie contract's the easiest contract to make. It's already
Yeah.
the numbers are set, and
Yeah.
you're gonna tell Shamar Stewart, no, we want to lowball you,
I
bro.
don't
Just give him the
understand
same
that, man.
contract the Cowboys gave the nigga last year. That's it. Shut and done. Hey, this shouldn't take more than a couple days. Shamar's in camp, and let's get this party rocking.
Yep.
This is a Bengals. This is why I said in the comments that you either tell him to figure it out, because Mark Davis figured it out. Guess what? Mark Davis said, I'll drive a minivan and I'm getting bowl cuts, because that's what it takes to goddamn make sure that I'm able to make sure that the Las Vegas Raiders have money to sign players.
But Bam, but random. That don't make sense to me, because you don't have no money. You don't want to spend no money, but you're willing to franchise tag T. Higgins, and now you got to pay this man $27 million a year. Like, I don't understand that. Like,
You're right. Early. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Whether or not, because look, this is where I'm sitting there, and obviously people want to blame GMs and all that. The GM, like everybody else, is an employee of the owner. You don't think the GM said, "Hey man, how about we just pay T. Higgins? Let's pay him right now. So let's pay him. Let's just say let's pay him what Justin Jefferson got 2 years ago. Let's try to see if he can get that contract. Because guess what, Bengals owner, in 2 years that contract looks like a steal, but the owner just sees the numbers and freaks out. That he just doesn't run his team effectively. He's been gifted with the one thing an NFL team prays for. You don't think Jacksonville would kill to have Joe Burrow right now? You don't think teams that
Trey Hendrickson
and I don't read. I'm sitting there and I'm fighting, and I'm always going to fight against this, because how many times does your star quarterback have to come out and say, "No, I need you to"?
That's a good point.
The reason why Joe Burrow is because he legitimately that
you break it up, Bam. You break it up. You break it up. Random. Say it again,
I
Random. You broke up.
apologize,
You
but
break it up.
I'm driving the car. But I was saying the reason why Joe Burrow came out and said that. Name another time where a star player walked out and said, "No, we need to pay this person," in a long time. Mahomes never said that. Brady never said that. Josh Allen never said that. All Josh Allen said, we can work something out. He said the way he said it on purpose for multiple players, for Trey Hendrickson, saying that we have the money to do it. He's not lying. The Bengals owner just doesn't want to do it. It's going to cost him in the long run. If I'm the NFL, I'm telling the dude, hey, you either figure this out, take a couple loans, or sell a piece of the team to somebody else, or we're going to make you sell it. Because it's going to be a problem.
Bro, even worse than that, look at other players that Burrow could possibly lure there, bro. Nobody wants to come there and not get paid.
Exactly.
Nobody wants to come there and put their life on the line and not get another contract or not get paid.
I think
it's horrendous. It's absolutely horrendous the way they're running things.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think the one thing I wanted to say too is once I saw them draft Shamar Stewart, I knew. My take is that he's not re-signing there. There's no chance. And the reason why I think is because they just drafted their replacement with him with Shamar Stewart. That's why they they reached a little bit for him. And I see the same type of guy.
No, Shamar Stewart's more so of an interior guy, bro.
But you can have both of them though. That Bengals defense needs so much help.
No. Wait, hold on. I'm not saying position. I'm saying as a player, I see a super raw but very athletic, very strong guy that they're going to try to build into the same guy that Trey Hendrickson was, because that's what Trey Hendrickson was coming out of college too. And what Trey Hendrickson was, as I said, is a guy with heavy motor who's very athletic and very strong, and he doesn't stop. And that's what Shamar Stewart. That's what Shamar Stewart should become.
Yeah.
By the time Shamar hits his peak or whatever they think, when he finally becomes Trey Hendrickson, unless he's going to be that way off the bat, bro's gone. He's not.
I think we forget that Joe Burrow's already came into the league as a 24-year-old quarterback anyway. So it ain't like he don't have the same amount of years as maybe a AR has, like one of these guys who came in the league at 21, 20. Like he's already an older quarterback, so he'll be 30 before you know it. And what he's dealt with his body wise, he's going to be one of them guys the same way Carson Palmer might be, where by the time he get 30, 33, he might be on the downside because his body took too much damage. Same way he did Cam. He has faced the most pressure and the most sacks I've ever seen a star quarterback face, other than probably, like I said, Andrew Luck, and it's such a short amount of time. Most of the time he don't play is because he's getting hurt within the first 8 games. And when he does get hurt, then it messes everything up. You have to wait another year for him to get it. Like it's just a weird thing with the Bengals, man.
These problems always start from the top.
You don't think Joe Burrow?
Start from the top.
You don't think the Lions would get rid of Jared Goff for Joe Burrow?
Yeah, I think to wrap this up to the main encompassing point is if you want, in order to win in the NFL, you need at least 3 or 4 Pro Bowl guys at this point, all across the board. And in order to do that, you have to pay them early. You look at what Patrick Mahomes did with all the guys that they had. They paid them early.
You always pay your guy early more than late.
But right now, the Eagles is the murder. The Eagles is the martyr, and you're not going to beat the Eagles with a mediocre team. You got to have a star-studded team because they ain't got no weaknesses other than Jalen Hurts. But even with that, they're so good that if he has a good game, you really don't stand a chance.
You got that one clip on Trent Show. It goes viral, and now Jalen Hurts is not a weakness. He's not a weakness. Jalen Hurts is arguably. Jalen Hurts is top 10. You could argue top 5.
Thank you, Randall.
Fuck your ish, Randall.
Nah, man. No.
Is the weakness of that team.
No, he's not.
He is the weakness. Okay, so random. Random. What is the weakest thing on that team, Random? What is the weakest thing on that team?
I would argue their safeties is weaker. Cooper DeJean is not as good at safety or corner than Jalen Hurts is as a quarterback. Like, what are we doing here?
But we're talking about. But here's the thing, though. I'm not breaking down positions. I'm talking about, is the defense worse than what Jalen Hurts is as a quarterback? No. Is the O-line as a unit worse than what Jalen Hurts is as a quarterback? No. The running back is not even close. The receivers is not even close.
But the only reason I'm a constantly fight back against you, because you are holding it against Jalen Hurts that he has that he has a Hall of Fame GM. So then hold that against every single quarterback that's ever played, including the ones that you like. So Tom Brady.
Here's what I want to say. Here's what I want to say. Hey, Mike, can you move that? Mike, move that out the way. Move that out the way because I want to clip this up. Move it out the way. Here's what I want to say that people don't understand about Jalen Hurts. I'm never downing him for having, again, I'm going to commend the Eagles for having a great organization and getting him exactly what he needs or what he lacks in, because that's how you win ball game. That's how your franchise wins. What I'm saying is that because of that doesn't mean you put him in regards with guys who are better than him skill set wise. It is simple as that. So no, you're not better than a Matthew Stafford. No, you're not better than a Joe Burrow or Josh Allen, or Lamar Jackson, or Patrick Mahomes.
I got a question early. I got a question though. Does intangibles ever like play a part?
So when you say intangibles, F dot. When you say intangibles, what do you mean?
Like IQ, leadership, knowing
the
where
fact that he always plays his best in the biggest moments.
Knowledge of what a
F dot.
Do we think he is a top 10 IQ guy?
Hold on.
Yes.
When we bring in leadership, when we bring up leadership,
he's top what?
Tim Tebow was a great leader.
You
see how bad of a quarterback he was? He was a great leader. That doesn't
No,
leadership doesn't
no, Brandon.
Don't do
package. It's part of the package. Leadership is part of it.
Like, what are you talking about?
I understand that. Aaron Rodgers was never a great leader. He's a good quarterback.
But his intangibles as a leader is not that good. But that's not what makes.
But is he top? As far as a leader goes, as far as okay, one mic. Hold on, one mic. Go ahead.
Aaron Rodgers just had due to his leadership.
I'm saying
he's also 40 years old.
A whole staff was destroyed due to his leadership, bro.
Hefe, what I'm
He's
saying
been a bad leader his entire career.
Makes Aaron Rodgers
he has won a Super Bowl.
That's not what makes him elite as an elite quarterback. His leadership is not what makes him elite. I'm saying what makes Jalen Hurts elite instead of his talent, it's his intangibles. Is what he does on the field.
Exactly.
So F dot. What do you say about the guys who have the intangibles and also the skill?
Of course, they're better than him.
They're better than him.
Better than him, of course.
But it's not
so.
Too many
So would you rather? Do you think? Who has better intangibles? Him or Mahomes? Mahomes, right?
Come on, early.
We gotta do this because I don't want to start.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Early timeout. We're gonna say this right now. There are 4 quarterbacks on the planet who are by far better than him: Mahomes, Lamar, Allen, and Burrow. Those 4, they're in a tier by themselves. Then you start the next one. What's it? Jalen Hurts is in that next tier.
But okay. He can be in the next tier, but he's in that next tier. He's behind Matthew Stafford. He's behind CJ Stroud, and even in 1 year play, I won't even say Jalen Daniels. So I'll give him more time. But he's behind Matthew Stafford. He's behind CJ Stroud. He's behind Justin Herbert, and he's damn sure behind Jared Goff.
No, he's not.
Behind Jared Goff.
I don't think he's behind Justin Herbert.
Hold up. He gives Early's the same man that will give Eli Manning the credit for outplaying Tom Brady twice. Yet both times, Jalen Hurts has seen him in the Super Bowl. He's seen him in the Super Bowl. He was a better player. But no, it don't matter for Jalen Hurts, but it matters for Eli. What the fuck are we doing here?
He wasn't. Okay, so he wasn't. Oh, guys, hold on. Wait. Let me go back and forth with him. He wasn't a better quarterback the first time they played. That's why he lost. The second time they played, he had a better team.
Yes, it was a historic game that he had in the Super Bowl. What are we doing here?
So then why couldn't he complete it in the second half?
Why couldn't he complete in the second half? Bro, I'm driving. You're telling me that Jalen Hurts could not complete a pass in the second half. That's what you're telling me right now.
No, I said, why couldn't he complete the mission? They were up by 14 going to the half. Why couldn't he complete the mission?
Points. He did fumble. But okay, so then by your logic, Nick Foles a better quarterback than Tom Brady because Tom Brady couldn't complete it when they faced off in the Super Bowl then.
The same way I was going to tell you for this game, the last Super Bowl just passed. Again, the better team is the reason why they won. The reason Tom Brady lost Nick Foles because he had a better team on the other side of him. You had a coach who didn't play your starting.
When your head coach,
you had a coach who didn't play your starting corner.
When your head coach sits down one of your better defensive players for seemingly no reason, because if Malcolm Butler really fucked up, what we know about Bill Belichick, he would have fucking told somebody, and that shit would have leaked. To this day,
and that's what I said.
Malcolm Butler, don't do that.
But that's
Do
what I'm
not do.
saying. But that's what I'm saying. So for one, the reason why Tom Brady lost was not his fault. Secondly, the reason why Jalen Hurts played better than Patrick Mahomes this last Super Bowl is because his team was far better. We both
But
watched the Chiefs.
What happened the year before that?
oh
Though?
my God,
We
I
What you
both
can't
talking
do
about?
it.
watched the Chiefs literally get in despite all the flaws that they had on the O-line, at the running back position, at the receiver position. That Eagles team, that game was over before it started. They didn't score until the fourth
No,
quarter.
no, no.
It wasn't because Patrick Mahomes was getting outplayed by Jalen Hurts. It's because
The
Jalen
Chiefs
Hurts had a
defense told
complete
you
team
exact
that Patrick Mahomes team couldn't compete
early.
with.
Early, the Chiefs defense told you exactly what they thought of Jalen Hurts. They said, in order for the Eagles to win this game, Jalen Hurts has to beat us. From the moment the fucking game started, Jalen Hurts was cooking them. It didn't matter if Mahomes had a healthy line. The
No, Hurts
defense
was
could not stop
balling, bro.
Jalen Hurts
That
Hurts was
from
balling.
defense
completing
literally,
passes.
that defense literally was destroying. Oh my, you
Okay,
dog.
but all right,
Hurts was
early.
Okay,
Go
hold
fucking
ahead.
on.
balling,
Hey,
bro.
no, 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 no,
Hurts was
no. No, this is
balling,
what. No,
bro. He
no.
This
was
is why I
balling
No,
miss
no,
out
no.
there.
Riddell.
I'm not
This
doing.
is
No, hold
why
on,
I
hold on,
miss
hold on.
Riddell.
Hold on. I am not letting Early off the hook here. Early. Even if even if, let's just say, the Eagles defense was trash, was the Chiefs defense stopping Jalen Hurts from doing what he did in that Super Bowl? Yes or no?
But
No,
it
they were
wasn't
not.
just my thing is that here's my problem. Everything that you're saying is the same thing we talked about all season that was going to be the hiccups for the Chiefs. That they only had one guy really getting pressure on that defense, and that was Chris Jones.
The,
That Eagles
the
O line was far better than that
Chiefs
Chiefs D
defense
line.
told you that
They
the
only have
Chiefs
one good corner
defense.
on that team,
No,
and that was
no, no,
McDuffie.
no,
McDuffie can't
no,
cover
no, no.
everybody.
You say that Jalen Hurts is not good enough as a quarterback. The Chiefs defense technically followed your model, saying we do not believe that Jalen Hurts can beat us. From the moment the first snap was the first snap, Jalen Hurts was completing passes. He was on.
The truth of the
So
matter, Brandon, the truth of the
Your
matter
team
is
needs to
it
be
didn't
on
matter
when you're
what
sacking
AFC
Patrick
team
Mahomes
played
11
against that
1,000
Eagles
times.
team. That Eagles team was going to rout them because they were just that much better than everybody else.
Oh, they weren't. No, we're
No,
not
I
doing
agree.
that.
I agree
So,
with that statement, but like,
How?
what happened in 2023 though? That's my point. Like, okay,
Dot,
yeah,
dot,
last year
dot.
I give
Mahomes had a
y'all that.
great game. Let's not act like Mahomes didn't have a great
I'm not
game.
saying Mahomes didn't, but Jalen
He was
outplayed him.
Mahomes
Jalen
was literally
outplayed
Jalen
him.
like that
outplayed
last
them.
quarter drive. That's
Jalen
the reason they
outplayed him.
won, because of him.
Jalen
I
outplayed him
can't
though,
say
man.
he outplayed him because he's the one that won them the game.
That's what I'm
In
saying.
the
How
game
you
winning
outplay
pass.
me?
I
If
can't
you
say he
outplay
outplayed him.
me, you finish the
Yeah,
deal.
yeah.
You
Mahomes
finished the
won them the
deal.
Don't
game.
get
He
nasty,
drove
bro.
all the
No
way down the
way.
field,
Cause
completed,
yeah,
threw a
I've heard y'all
touchdown
say
pass.
people
You
got
can't say
What's
he
wrong with
outplayed
your
a
outplayed
what's
lot.
wrong with your
Y'all,
screen,
y'all
Brandon?
nuts. Y'all are nuts to say
I've
just
seen
because
y'all.
you didn't win, that doesn't mean you did not play them. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's cap. I've seen y'all bash people for losing, but still like getting outplayed even though they won. I've seen people go in here and talk about, oh, he won, but shit, Justin Herbert played better than him, even though he lost. Like I
First of all,
seen that. Let's stop it.
I would
Thank you,
never
Walcott.
cape for
Keep
Let's
Turmoil.
cooking.
stop
That's number one. Number two, Jalen Hurts played a great game. He did. Outside of the fumbles and all that stuff, he played a great game. But I can't say he outplayed Patrick Mahomes when Mahomes also had a phenomenal game. Had no turnovers. He played well, dude. Like, I can't say that.
That was and
Early.
we both. That's what we're saying. F dot,
Tell
and
me,
we both played good
who
games.
was the
But
better
I
quarterback
win.
in that
I had
game?
the better game because I helped my team get over the hump.
Especially if I drove down the
I just hope
field.
I hope
I
y'all
drove down
consistent.
the
I
field
hope
in a
y'all
clutch
consistent
moment
with that
in the
tape.
biggest
I
game of
hope
my
y'all
life.
consistent with that tape. I'm
What?
gonna hold y'all to that.
My thing is
Yeah,
this:
hold him, please.
if you're a GM in the NFL right now, and you can draft any quarterback you want, and you get them for at least 5 years, not nan nigga on this panel is taking Jalen Hurts, and it's gonna be 5, 6, 7 niggas before they pick Jalen Hurts.
No way. No
If
way.
you want
After
me
the
to put
4,
Jalen
it's a
Hurts top 10,
toss-up.
it'll only be
Thank you,
because
Scott.
Love had a bad year because
Hey,
Justin
I'm not
Herbert
gonna
can't
lie
show up in the
Who
though.
was the
playoffs.
baddest player? Jalen
That's the
Hurts.
only
Who
reason
was
why
the
I'm
baddest
doing
player?
it to be
Jalen
fucking
Hurts.
petty about winning.
All right,
Jordan Love
guys.
is not as good as Jalen Hurts.
Point though. Let's
Jordan
not.
Love is better than Jalen Hurts.
I can't go. All right. Now you.
Like, come on now.
What,
Now
Brandon?
you
What does he do better than Jordan Love?
Jordan Love turns the ball over at an alarming rate. Don't say
So
Jordan
Jalen
Love. That's
Hurts
the wrong
don't.
guy. That's the
They
wrong
make sure
guy to
he
say.
don't when they play him a
That's
certain
the
way.
wrong
So
guy
he
to
don't
say.
turn the ball over.
Jalen
When
Hurts
he
don't turn the
fucks
ball
up,
over.
Brandon, every game they had this season when Jalen Hurts is fucking up, Who saved them? Saquon Barkley. Get the ball to Saquon. Get the ball to Saquon. Get the ball to
And
Saquon.
Jalen
You
Hurts
think
saved
Jordan Love can't?
Saquon too.
You think if you gave Jordan
And
Love the
Jalen
exact
Hurts
same
saved
team, he
Saquon
can't win a
too.
Super Bowl with that fucking Eagles
No,
team?
Jordan
Go
Love.
shake
Jordan
that.
Love.
Go
Jordan
hand
Love.
in hand.
No. Jordan Love is not beating the Rams with the Eagles team. The
Why
Rams
not?
team
Why
went
not?
toe to toe
Why
with the
not,
Eagles.
though?
He's
Why not?
beating them. Brandon just told you he turns the ball over too much. He turns the ball over entirely too much.
He's on the Eagles, he won't
the
turn the
ball
ball
over,
over.
Do you know the game that
He
Jalen
doesn't turn the
Hurts
ball
had
over
versus
the same with
the
them guys
Rams?
in that line, bro.
The nigga went like 11 for 16 for 120
But
yards. What are we talking about?
Can we put some context in there, though? It was snowing, bro.
Wait.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
The
after
weather was
This is
terrible.
this is what I hate.
We spending too much time on this.
Wait.
We spending too
No,
much
this is
time on
what
this.
Brandon. This is the last thing I'll say, and I'll be quiet. This is the last thing I'll say. I'll be quiet.
Brandon.
This is the last thing I'll say. I'll be quiet. I promise.
Okay.
At least acting like Jordan Love. At least acting like Jordan Love is taking a goddamn Jaguars out there when he also has a great fucking squad. Like, what are we talking about?
He doesn't
What are we
have
talking
the
about?
squad that they have.
He doesn't have the level of O-line.
He
He doesn't have the level of receivers. He doesn't have the level of defense.
No, the defense
Bro,
is
he
close.
just
Though.
got a
The
good
defense is
receiver
close.
with
The
Golden,
defense
bro. He
was
just
closer
got a
than
The
good
defense,
receiver.
how is the defense close when Giant Alexander didn't play last year?
defense is top
Here's
10.
the
How is the
thing.
defense? Can you name me a D lineman on the Packers roster?
Rashawn Gary and their D tackle. I don't know his name, but he's nice.
Gary's great.
Kenny
Kenny
Clark.
Clark.
Is a dog. Yeah.
Clark.
Kenny
Kenny Clark is
Kenny Clark, that team was they didn't know play last year. Kenny Clark didn't play last year.
Yeah, Kenny Clark played last year. You think about the year before last, bro. He played last year.
No, he didn't play in the playoffs last year.
All right, wait. Let me.
But my thing is, they have
Part of the reason they got beat by the Rams because they couldn't stop the run.
Earl.
I mean, by the Eagles, they couldn't stop the run.
Listen, hold on. They have in their wide receiver group. They don't have a number one. They have a bunch of number twos, and they're fine. Wicks.
How would that? Brandon? They were hurt last year. Did we watch the game?
I understand.
I don't remember
their best player last year.
I'm talking about the entire regular season. Jalen Hurts was giving the ball up at an alarming rate. I understand he got hurt. I understand players got hurt. That's fine. But my God, you can't turn the ball over 23, 24 times in a season.
Okay,
you just can't win that way.
I don't know, bro. We don't got nobody to throw to, bro. You got to throw because you're running back.
They're not garbage, though. Tucker Craft is a decent player.
Octavian
Wicks, he drops the ball, but he's a decent player. Y'all
are acting like
Romeo Dobbs. He's a decent receiver. Like he has some things around him. It's not like he has nothing. He doesn't have Quentin Johnson out there.
Let me put in some context.
Stop acting like the Packers receivers are the same tier as the Patriots receivers. The Patriots receivers are trash. That's who
they're not. They're clearly better. Romeo Dobbs.
So how do the Packers receivers compare to the Eagles receivers and tight end?
Everyone, if I can't speak, like I need.
Mike.
Go ahead, Mike.
What point do you want, Mike? What point do you want to make it, man?
Dude, my point is that the context is so funny to me how like we let guys off the hook because some guys don't perform, some quarterbacks don't perform good. It's like AJ Brown, Devontae Smith were getting locked up that game. Like, and everybody sits in like Jalen Hurts was bad.
Wait, what game?
But AJ Brown and Devontae Smith did not show up. AJ Brown dropped a ball that he should have caught, and also was just not getting open.
Which Packers game?
Devontae was. I don't care if it was cold either, because if we're gonna if we're gonna give them like a little bit of like leeway because it was cold, and we give Jalen Hurts if we're going to be honest, like. We have to be honest about that whole offense besides Saquon Barkley in that playoff game specifically. Like, the Rams game was a whole lot different because he got sacked like 8 times, and, like, some of those were his fault. So, like, I give him more blame on that. But, like, and I'm not even saying that I disagree with him playing bad 2 games. But, like, let's just keep it a buck. Like, A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith did not have good games in that Green Bay game. And they came back and they made it happen later in the playoffs. But, like, I just want to give that context. That's all I got.
They are 2 number ones, though. I'm gonna be honest.
They are, but they were.
You have 2 number 1 receivers on your team and a top freaking 4 tight end.
Yeah, but they were
and the best line of football.
So what? They built the team around them. So what?
Yeah.
So what? They
drafted
Smitty. They drafted Jalen Carter. They drafted Kobe Dean. They drafted Cooper DeJean. They just got more Jahad Campbell. You blame these other franchises for not drafting these players before the Eagles, bro. You can't get mad that they stacked the team off of drafting them. Like, no, that is so nasty, bro. And then, like every team in NFL history, once you have a good draft, we try to go get a veteran, a good starting player. We always do that. Every NFL team do that. When the Patriots got their chance, they went and got Randy Moss. So of course they finna get AJ Brown. AJ Brown was going through a situation over there with the Titans. He wasn't fucking with Tannehill. And I don't blame him, bro. The Eagles said, bro, we got some money for you. I'm not finna get mad at them for doing their job, bro.
No one's.
But it seems like y'all taxing him for his franchise drafting.
No, we're taxing him for his intangibles,
for his skills.
Thank you.
No, because his intangibles are next to none.
What are you talking about? What intangibles does he have?
Intangibles, the way he can lead a team, in the midst of adversity. How
what adversity?
He never lost focus. You never can go on a losing streak.
When you have such a great organization, you can't say he had a great organization, but then he faces adversity. That don't make fucking sense. How do you face adversity, but you have a good organization?
Outside of his sophomore year, bro, that man don't lose no more than like 2-3 games in a row. Like you can't beat him no more than that, bro. That speaks to his intangibles, bro.
You can't beat.
The nigga was the reason they lost like 8 games straight a season ago, bro.
No,
they were literally 10-1 and lost like 8 games straight.
No,
that wasn't because of him.
No,
it wasn't because of him. All right,
everybody got injured on this.
So who was the cuz? So so then once everybody get injured and you don't have everything, you lose games. That's weird.
That's any team. You lose.
That'd be Bama. That'd be the time, Bama, where you lose. That's the time when you say,
Bama.
He can get us through this.
Bama, hold on. Do we all remember Aaron Rodgers' 2011 Super Bowl run? Half of his team was injured, and he was a horrible leader. But guess what? Aaron Rodgers' skills were the best in the league. And guess what? He won the Super Bowl. Half his team were injured. Go look it up.
But see, since you want to be nasty like
the
that,
Pittsburgh,
hold on.
And he was a horrible leader his entire career.
Since you want to nitpick that, what about the time when Aaron Rodgers was favored 22-2 at home and they couldn't score no more than 6 points versus the 49ers? What about that year was that? Because he had a good team. What did he do with a good team? Outside of that, he lost 0-4. He's 0-4 versus the Packers with good teams. You nitpick that one time where he didn't have a good team, and he's had good teams several times.
He won a Super Bowl.
He's yet to make a Super Bowl. He ain't made a Super Bowl in 15 years.
I understand he ain't making a Super Bowl for 15 years, but we can also argue
15 years.
I understand that, but we can also argue that he's better skills than Jalen Hurts.
You talking about 15 years ago, and when he had a loaded team, he didn't do nothing with a loaded team. But y'all sitting up here trying to downplay Jalen Hurts winning with a loaded team.
When did he have a loaded team?
When
did he have a loaded team? When did Aaron Rodgers have a loaded team other than 2010, 2011 when he went to Super Bowl?
Early. When they lost to the 49ers at home, the niggas was 22-2 in the playoffs. They don't lose at home. Also, Aaron Rodgers had a very good defense, top 10 if I'm not mistaken, dude. Don't do that. He lost with a good team at home in the playoffs. But you mad at Jalen Hurts for having a good team and going to a Super Bowl, losing with a hell of a performance, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. You mad at him. Then he goes back again with a good team.
These are stats. These are stats, not skill set. These are stats.
Hey, B, turn your cam off and try to turn it back on.
Because you're just niggas just talking, man.
I'm with you, Bama, bro. Speaking facts, man.
Picking choosing, bro.
We can move on. We can move on. Let's get into another signing. We can get past this situation. The Ravens just re-signed Derrick Henry to a 2-year, $30 million deal. I think 20 guaranteed, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
How you feeling about this re-signing, F. Dot?
I love it, man. I think he got a good. I think he has a solid 2-3 more years with us. I think his play's gonna. It's after year, it's gonna die down in production. But I think he's still like I love Derrick Henry. I think he really changes our offense and makes it more dynamic. So I love it. He a good dude. Like he's just a good. He come to work. He don't come with all the BS, bro. He work and grind.
Come in shape.
Yeah, come in shape. I like that, bro. I'll take that. And he a vet.
Still running them hills at 31. He's a freaking monster.
Old school. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I love that.
Yeah.
Jerry made a living off running hills. Sweetness. Adrian Peterson, LaDainian Tomlinson.
my
Don't
pops
be
maybe
better than the
watched that
program,
video.
man. Those great running backs. Don't be better than the program. Young cats out there, man. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Them dudes made the Hall of Fame running heels. That's why I fuck with Derrick Henry. Get on
Just
that
take care of
heel,
your
bro.
body.
Greatest workout you could ever do, man. Get on that heel, man.
Yo,
Go run it. Big Bertha, go run it. Go get
But
out
do we think
there.
he has the season that he had last year?
Man, if
Yeah.
Derrick Henry
I
have a
Probably not
decline, he'll at least
production-wise,
get you
but I think
1,500.
he's gonna still be very like important to our offense. But the production, I don't think he's gonna give us 19.
No, I think he's got one more year left. I do. I think he has one more year at least of this same production because if I
15.
look at it specifically, I think that their defense is going to take a step up because they got Malachi Starks, and I think that he's a rookie, but he fits perfectly with what they need. So I feel like that's going to improve their defense. You get the ball more in that offense, and you get the ball, or you score twice. You get up 14. You're giving them the ball a lot. So I don't really see it changing this year, unless he gets
Malachi
hurt,
Starks can be
which knock on wood he
Earl
doesn't.
Thomas in
Right now
coverage.
for that.
He's good.
And Derrick Henry. I mean, I personally still believe he's right there with Jonathan Taylor. I would take Bijan this year, but I mean, other than that, and you can argue that he's better. I'm not mad at that, but like he's still gonna. I don't know if he has 1,800, but he's getting 1,500 this year.
Yeah, he's 1,500 for sure.
1,500 easy.
Sure. Easy 15. Yep. Easy 15.
Fix your John again. I think for me, I just think that he's still a good back. Durable, doesn't get hurt too much. My biggest concern is that I think they finally figured out how to use him. So I think coming to this new season, they'll use him like how they should from the start. They was kind of inconsistent because a lot of games where he had a lot of yards in the game, but there were games where y'all might run him 10 times, but in this game where y'all might run him 30 times. So for me, I just think that the biggest thing that I'm focused on this year is how Lamar looks in the playoffs. But for y'all, it's no longer the regular season. I expect Lamar to have a good season. I expect Lamar to cook. I need Lamar to show up every half in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, I need y'all to stop getting these old ass receivers when they're at the end of the road. You won with Anquan Bolden, I give you that. But you did it with Derek Mason. You did it with Steve Smith. You did it with now you're doing it with D Hop. You did it with Odell. Like, dog, get this man somebody that
bringing in D Hop when he legit should be retired right now.
I said D Hop was like somebody had asked me, you don't like D Hop pay? I was like, I like it, but bro, we just keep doing this. Get these.
He's not a needle mover.
Honestly, bro, man, just go get fucking Jerry
He should
Rice.
be knitting with needle and thread.
Get Jerry
That's
Rice,
how old he is.
T.O.,
Needle and thread.
Randy Moss.
He should not be
Just
playing in the
just
daggone
get
league
all
right now.
three of
I
them.
promise you.
Just fucking
Bama,
go all the way with it.
Bama. This is what's crazy to me.
D Hop is cooked.
F-Dot. Like, I understand. Oh, actually, you know what it is? I was going to say something that's not necessarily.
y'all can get Gabe Davis for all I care. But somebody
sucks.
young.
It sucks that George Pickens was a Steeler because if he wasn't, I feel like most likely that they could have put a great package in for him. They all you needed to do was give up like a third.
Yeah.
Like, you're telling me Pittsburgh would never.
Patrick Queen, though.
No, but that's off of free agency though, and that's also a thing where it's like they got one of your best players. Like, he wasn't like top 2 or top, but he's top 5 best player at that time for them. And I feel like there's no way that they would do trades. Like, no way. I just feel like no way they do trades.
That's a good point though, early. I hate that, bro. We've been doing that for years, bro. It don't even stop there. It goes Deshaun Jackson.
This was really y'all time to get. This was really y'all time to get tagged. Y'all shouldn't have let the damn Rams get them. This was y'all time to get tagged.
Yeah. They like. There's no excuse for them not to have done that too.
Yeah,
like, and the whole thing is, it's. I agree, it's disappointing, but it's not something to me where I can bet on them struggling in the regular season.
Yeah,
when it comes to record. But I'll say this, and I feel like most people, I feel like, are very impatient with the type of offenses that the Eagles run and the Ravens run, heavy running game, because there's going to be points in the season where you get into the game and you go 2 or 3 3-and-outs in a row because you ran the ball twice and you didn't get 5 yards a carry. And like that type of stuff, it makes the whole offense look bad when in reality, when you look in context, it's not necessarily the same. So that is a problem. But I just
here's my thing for me. You have Zay Flowers. I think he's better than a lot of people give him credit for. You don't have to depend on him anymore because Rashad Bateman although I've been waiting on it for years now. He really stepped up last year. I think he
Oh,
played
but I
well.
don't want. He ain't
And
got.
Oh no, look, he's finally
he
healthy, man. He finally healthy. He's been
yeah,
doing
yeah. I see the vision. He played he
there, bro.
played he played pretty well last year. If you're getting Hop, if you're signing Hop for like depth or whatever and leadership, all right, cool, whatever. But like he's not gonna do much of anything. I'd be surprised if he get 10 catches next year. I'm dead serious.
Yeah, bro.
When I watched him in that Super Bowl and Patrick Mahomes like threw him that pass and he was wide open, it was like a crosser route, and he had field of grass to go, and Hop just flat out dropped it. He was like, that could have got them going too. He was like, he just dropped it. I was like, oh yeah, it's time to hang it up. That's what I said. It's time for Hop to hang it up. Like he is so washed beyond comparison. It's terrible. He like a Dickie T-shirt out there. He was terrible.
Okay, so you think he's not a serviceable wide receiver?
No,
y'all boys cameras today. Oh, okay.
But dude, okay. I'm not disputing that he played bad, but I'll tell you why I think it's a little bit of an overreaction. I'm not saying he's going to be their number one or nothing. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like he's still a serviceable option because that matchup is horrible. He went up against two guys that are good in the press and both rookies that have ridiculous agility and speed.
Michael, that man was wide open on a crossing route.
Those
wide
guys
open.
over the top.
He had a field of grass. No
and that's
steps
going to
around
happen.
him.
Don't get
and
me
he
wrong.
dropped the stinking ball. No,
I don't think he gets over 700 yards this year. There's no chance. I really doubt it.
In what world is Hop getting over 700 yards?
And then you got put in play Mark and Isaiah. Likely they're gonna get the ball too.
Isaiah's gonna get 800 this year, I think, bro.
I think Isaiah going.
Their offense is fine. I'm fine with their pass catchers, man. Rashad Bateman, Zay Flow, and Mark Andrews. Even though he had a crappy playoff run, that was sad to see. Isaiah Likely. I mean, they got some guys, man. That'd be fine.
Yeah, but if you're going to run
two tight end sets, pickup for them, bro. They get somebody with short hands. They can go to one of them short downs and get them needed yards, bro. It was a solid pickup. It's going to pay off if he's healthy in the latter of the season.
Well, like also John Harbaugh and Todd Monken, there's no excuse for Isaiah Likely to not get production like he did against the Chiefs in the first game last year. Like that should be more consistent this year. Because the whole thing is everybody's like, oh, Isaiah Likely is going to get top 10, going to be a top 10 side. And I don't necessarily disagree because he's super talented. But why isn't he getting the ball more? Why? When you already struggle to throw the ball intermediate and you struggle to sometimes complete passes against good teams, like this guy needs to develop into that second receiving option, dude. Like, screw second tight end. He needs to be the second receiving option. He needs to be out there every single play. You have to run two tight end sets.
Well, let's keep it a bean. Lamar threw 40 touchdowns, buddy. 3 picks. What do you have? 4,000 yards.
Yeah, I'm not.
What they're doing works. Don't try to get cute. What they're doing works. Let it go.
But
I do think
it hasn't worked in the playoffs though. And Mark Andrews has shown he's not only a choker, he's a playoff dropper. Like we were talking about it. I specifically brought it up playoffs. I said before, Mark Andrews better show me something because he played well on tape that year, and he's been bad in the playoffs. And he had his worst game of his career against the Bills, the worst game. So like I understand broke don't fix it, but in the playoffs the last 4 years, you've lost. You need to change. You need to start develop. Even if you lose in the regular season a little bit because of it, you need to start developing other ways to win. Because it's clear that Mark Andrews being number one is not getting you anywhere. It's not. Unless there's another viable option there. Like Lamar can get 43 interceptions. All he wants. We know that. But in the playoffs, if you're asking him to carry the way that he does in the regular season, and every single time he gets the ball, it has to be a good play.
I ain't gonna lie. I think what you do with him is that
makes him get flustered. That makes him start throwing inaccurately. Like,
but I think what you do with him that like even this season, right? He probably had his least amount of rushing yards because you got Derrick Henry, so that way he ain't got to rush too much. Listen, we know what Lamar looks like when he has to run too much. It becomes an injury. It's been happening for seasons. But the last couple seasons when he don't run, he passed 40 TDs last year. When the playoffs come, okay, save your body. Now it's time to do you. I get you don't want to be this run, give you 1,200 yards every season. I understand that. But when the playoffs come, dog, fuck all that. I'm going to try to show my arm. That's when you say, man, if I got to run and get 200 yards a day, whatever it takes to win, I have 3 games to win. So whatever I got to do, if I got to run for 1,000 yards in 3 games and I'm dead tired, I want to hold up on Lamar to chirp at the end of the
Or
season.
Like what he did in that Texas
Early.
game, bro. That was a
That's
perfect
why.
game, bro. I swear.
But it was one of the best games, and that
Yeah.
game made me realize that was the best off-script NFL quarterback season I've ever seen. That game, it was freaking ridiculous. But yeah, I don't know. They need. The thing I was gonna say, Lamar running in the playoffs, like that was the reason why they honestly lost in that game. Because wasn't that game? Wasn't that the game where he scrambled out the pocket and lost it? Like. That's going to happen in the playoffs because guys on the line are going to be way, way, way more prone to try to tackle you once you scramble there. And it's at the end of the season, you're not running the same. You're a little bit hurt, most likely. You've got to be able to hone it in, and you need somebody that's going to attack the middle of the field with Lamar. You've got to start implementing that. You have to. I don't understand why they haven't yet. I understand who Lamar is as a quarterback. I understand how he plays. He's not that type of guy to throw it down the middle, but you've got to do it a little bit to win in the playoffs, in my opinion. That's something I've always thought as a quarterback, which we'll get into later, but you have to be able to throw the ball down the middle efficiently without throwing interceptions. You have to.
For sure. I agree.
But yeah, we can move on to top 10 lists now because we're like an hour in, so we can get that done. Let me present real quick. Let's start off with cornerbacks. Sorry. The
one time I go with the Knicks, they're getting whipped without fucking Jason Tatum. I tell you, bro.
Can y'all see?
All right, Pat Surtain number 1. We can go ahead and get that out the way.
Yeah, PS2 number 1.
Go ahead and type it in.
Right now?
So what?
Yeah,
we can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't even see it, but we'll just rock with it. Yeah, Pat number 1. Do we have any dispute on that?
No.
I'm going Gonz at 2 though. I ain't gonna lie.
Who?
Gonzi. I'm going Gonz.
Nah, I'm going with D Stingy at number 2.
That's fine. He was my 3rd.
I was about to say who was your number 2?
Christian Gonzalez.
Yeah, not over Derek Stingley. Derek Stingley.
Stingley number 2.
I think those two is interchangeable because I think Christian Gonzalez that boy. He really bro. Technique wise, bro, he with the best of them.
Chat. Let me know if y'all can see the screen.
But I'm fine with Derek Stingley too. That boy a beast. I'm fine with him at 2. They were interchangeable for me anyways. To be honest.
Wait, who's 2? Sorry.
Derek
Stingley. I think we're going Stingley.
Yeah. I agreed. I was thinking about that earlier. With y'all. Yeah, I'm just saying his first name. I'm not trying to spell this.
Gonz gotta be 3 though. There's nobody else better than Gonz right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm trying to think of names. I was thinking of Jalen Johnson. I don't think he's up here yet. But, okay, Marley. Okay, Mr. Matter of Fact.
You got Witherspoon, Quinyon.
Yeah. I'm fine with that.
Y'all like Quinyon over Vanilla Ice?
Wait, so who we say was 3? My bad.
Christian Gonzalez.
My bad. Yeah. I can't believe I forgot that.
Dog it. Why does it do that to me? Shit.
All right. So 4. I guess this is where
Jair here, but I know he's probably not in your top 5 right now.
No, Jair last year before he got hurt was
I still think
Jair to be the number 3 corner in the league. Jair, I think Jair deserves a spot here.
Is this going forward?
I think this starting from 1.
This is just okay. This is the criteria. It's who do you think is going to have a better season type thing? Who's having the best season this year? Is that what we're doing, or are we doing just?
I think we should overall potential, and then based off of last year, obviously, and then who we think.
Okay.
Y'all like Christian Gonzalez and Stingley better than J.C. Horn?
Yes. Absolutely. I take him 10 times out
I
of 10.
do like J.C. Horn though. J.C. Horn a dog though.
So
that's
my
cool.
question
He's
to
Bama. He's not Stingley at all.
Bama, has J.C. Horn locked up Tyreek Hill for a full game in his career yet? And has he also locked up Jamar Chase? Because Christian Gonzalez locked up Jamar Chase last year, locked him up. And Derek Stingley locked up Tyreek Hill.
But I mean, Christian Gonzalez also got dogged by Smitty though.
Yeah, but every dog has his day. I thought.
But can't you say that for Chase though?
Of course.
I mean, he's a triple crown. I mean,
but
we saw him walk the best BBs in the league.
Okay, yeah,
not against Patrick Surtain.
But like skill set wise, I have to go Gonzo because Gonzo number one is the most gifted, I think, when it comes to straight edge speed. Not only that, he may not.
You say Gonzo is straight up speed?
Straight edge, yeah.
Oh, straight edge.
He was a track star at Oregon. Like he's literally probably the fastest straight edge. But when it comes to agility, I wouldn't say he's the most agile. Well, he might be, but I'm just saying I think the straight edge speed is what clears him. But he's also shown he can press and he can just lock up and man. Like I don't know.
Is AJ Terrell? Do AJ Terrell still play in the NFL?
Yeah, he do.
So
I feel like he had an off year, low key.
But when he tampered with injuries last year,
but Gonzo's literally doing it on a terrible defense. Like on a terrible defense, you're gonna see who plays well. Like compared to like, I don't think that it's like overhyped to put Gonzo at 3.
I mean, I think Gonzo gotta be top 5. I know he had injuries and like like we haven't seen him a lot, but when you have seen him, bro, that's not a lot of guys that can get him.
Let me think real quick. Y'all don't like Jair?
We got Jair 4.
I'm fine with having Jair 4 because like it's just injuries with him. So if he's healthy, I feel like he's still top 5. I just don't think. I think when it comes like his skill set, even with Gonzo, he's just not there at this point.
Also, Bama, this is also like potential wise too, like who we think potentially could,
I feel like Jair.
Okay, so yeah, that makes sense now.
Yeah,
so I mean, then what it would be like J.C. Horn, Joey Porter Jr.
I think Terrell,
Quinyon, Trent McDuffie. I think he top 10 at least.
Oh,
yeah, Trent McDuffie for sure.
Trent McDuffie might be 5.
And then Devin Witherspoon, bro. I like Devin Witherspoon.
Devin Witherspoon.
Trent McDuffie was getting cooked last year, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Like y'all sleeping on Denzel Ward.
Denzel Ward tough too. Denzel Ward tough too. Yeah. Browns, he's tough. He is tough.
I put him over. I put him over Witherspoon.
You put him over Witherspoon?
All right. Yeah, so let's decide. Let's decide at the 5 spot. So what do we want to do at 5? We'll start off with Bama. Bama, what's your 5?
I mean, shit, I would have had AJ Terrell at 4, but I would go AJ Terrell.
Okay. I thought
I was gonna go Jalen Johnson, to be honest.
Oh yeah, that's at 5. I'm trying to think. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Yeah. B, you go.
I think Jalen Johnson too. I was gonna put him at this spot.
FA.
I'm cool with Jalen Johnson.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot about Jalen Johnson.
I'll take Jalen Johnson too. I feel like Jalen Johnson's one of the most consistent players on this list.
Yeah.
He may not have the highest skill set, but his production is really, really nice. All right, Bama, your turn.
That's crazy. I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know, cause look.
If you want to take JC, you can take him. I mean, JC.
No, it ain't even JC, bro, because.
But Bama, I think JC better than Terrell.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, when did Terrell get bad?
He not bad, bro, but I ain't gonna lie, the cornerbacks, bro, it's a lot of tough ones, especially.
Yeah, but Bama, you gotta understand.
He was really top 3, like literally like a year ago.
So do you think Terrell?
So was Sauce Gardner, bro. Sauce Gardner was.
Yeah, Sauce is not even top 5 right now. It's top 10.
I don't even think Sauce is top 10. I think Sauce is top 12.
AJ Terrell traveled though, man. AJ Terrell traveled though, man.
I do like AJ Terrell though. He is nice. And
okay, but like Bama, like I'm basing off of skill set a little bit too. Like Jalen Johnson's production is really good, but his skill set's also really nice. He's a big corner. He can cover too. He's not the most athletic or anything like that, but he's really smart too. And when I look at AJ Terrell, I think he's top 10, maybe top 8, but like I like JC Horn a lot too, man. Like I just think JC Horn is a guy who struggled a little bit on like bad defenses and now has kind of figured it out. He also was injured too earlier in his career. Yeah. But he was the guy that people were the highest on of being the best cornerback, like besides Surtain in that draft. So I think I'm not mad at J.C. Horn either. I think J.C. Horn, AJ Terrell, those guys.
I think Denzel Ward. I think it should be Denzel Ward then J.C. Horn.
I'm fine with that. I think Denzel Ward didn't have a good year, but he also put on a terrible defense, and he's been good. So,
and he's been dealing with injuries as well. Denzel Ward has some injuries.
All right, so
he's just been having concussions.
Yeah,
all right, so
I like Denzel. He's a great player. I like Denzel.
All right, so Bama, what's your final decision at 6?
I'll go J.C. Horn.
Oh wait. Yeah, F. Dot.
I was gonna go Quinyon. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay,
I know because I'm basing this off of potential as well and skill set.
That's fine. That's fair too. I mean, it's top 8, top 10 to me.
Yeah.
B.
Yeah, Denzel Ward.
Hefe.
I like Denzel Ward right here. I feel like he slipped a little bit.
This is a tough one for me. Yeah, I'm gonna go Denzel. I kind of forgot about him, and he's been really good in his career. He just had a tough year because they were really bad. I feel like that matters a lot too when you're constantly having to play defense because your offense can't move the ball. That makes a big difference. So Bama, what's your 7?
Oh, we going Denzel with Trent though?
Yes,
bro. Trent was getting cooked last year, bro. I'm telling you.
Trent.
Y'all wait till I get on the phone. You sons of bitches. When I get off this phone, this fucking dumbass list, y'all. Wait till I get off this phone. Where the fuck is Chris Benford? Where the fuck is nigga? Where the fuck is my boy that played for the Eagles? Who was the top 4 corner last year?
Mitchell.
They going off.
What the fuck are y'all doing, man?
He just named some guys that are not better than the guys we have.
Yeah, Bedford.
So anyway, so like I was saying, so I think J.C. Horn should go here.
I mean, look,
J.C. Horn right here.
Yeah, I think J.C. Horn right here. Next should be Quinyon.
No, I'm not to stand on Trent.
JC over Quinyon though, bro.
Hey, if you want to go Quinyon, that's fine. Yeah.
Or Quinyon.
I'll take Quinyon right here.
All right. Let's go in order. Bama.
What at 7?
Yeah.
It gotta be like Mitchell or what's my other dude?
You can low-key put Darius Slay here too,
but they don't want to put. Y'all don't want to put
Darius Slay.
Darius Slay would have been more at the top.
He played so good last year.
He would have been more at the top because if Darius Slay on this list, he should be at 2.
Sorry. No, look.
Darius Slay easily should be 2.
Yeah, he was strapping shit last year.
Darius Slay should be number 2.
Number 2?
He was
yes.
last year, bro.
No. I think
what?
I can't.
Slay? Did y'all not watch Slay?
Slay played well, bro.
Slay was strapping last year, bro.
He had a good year, but he wasn't playing better than Quinyon. He wasn't the best.
He was playing just as good as Quinyon.
He was strapping, bro.
You're out of your mind.
Okay. So
y'all gotta go back and watch the Darius Slay tape.
Wait. I'm really curious. I have some questions for the Darius Slay at number 2 thing. Number 1, who was guarding the number 1 receiver last year? Was it not Mitchell?
I think neither.
So Quinyon Mitchell is not on this list. Why?
Neither of them travel.
No. We're putting him there. Do you think he's better than Trent McDuffie?
Who?
Quinyon Mitchell.
Yes.
We're going. I'm gonna be real with you. We're going on. Are we going on? Like who told y'all put Denzel Ward here? Who told y'all put Denzel Ward here? Brandon.
I mean, me.
Denzel was a good corner. I don't know.
Denzel Ward not a better corner than Quinyon Mitchell. Next.
I thought
yes.
Quinyon was at 6. I ain't gonna lie. I had
Quinyon Mitchell. Denzel Ward is not a better corner than Quinyon Mitchell. No, he's not, Brandon. Please stop it, bro.
Yes, he is.
He's not.
Yes, he is. You don't watch the game.
So if he is, why was he top 12 in yards allowed last year? If he is,
this nigga stat watching.
Right.
But anyway, so
now I'm fucking stat watching. All right, bro. What does he do better than Quinyon Mitchell?
Google that shit just now. You don't watch.
I didn't Google shit because I was on the phone. That's bullshit. You're bullshitting now.
Yeah.
How is he better than Quinyon Mitchell? Guys, we watched the games last year. Quinyon Mitchell was locked the fuck down last year, guys.
And how many Browns games did you watch?
Wait. So early.
I watched plenty of Brown games.
No, you're a damn liar.
I watched plenty of Brown games.
Nor have you watched.
Let's be real, Brandon. How many Brown games did you watch? I had the full package in my house. How many Brown games did you watch? Because you don't come on TV.
Package. What are we doing?
But they don't come on TV like that, Brandon. And you're not watching the Browns. You watch the Browns and see James Winston play ball?
I just said I watched Denzel Ward tape. What are you talking about?
Wait, so early.
And you think he better quit? You think not only was he better last year, but going into this season, you think he'll be better?
That's why
I think Denzel Ward is still good. He's 28, 29 years old.
Wait, early.
And Quinell Mitchell might be a top 4 corner at 21, 22 years old. The nigga his rookie year looked like a vet. He was the better cover corner than fucking what's that one on the other side of him.
Denzel Ward was also good.
That's what we were saying.
B. Let me defend.
He's been consistent his entire career. He's never been trash. Like he's never been average. He's been above average, a top 5 corner, damn near every single year.
Wait,
Denzel Ward, the top 5 corner. He's not better than that.
He's a rookie, bro.
Wait,
bro,
hold on.
Brandon, I understand what you're saying, but coming into this season, I'm gonna be real with you. Denzel Ward will not be better than
35 years old coming to this season. He can play away.
And Chris Benford was a better corner last year, and coming to the season, I gotta be a better too.
Niggas chatting.
Wait, so I have a question early.
Chris Benford is better than Denzel Ward. That's insane.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm not.
You just saying.
Wait, let me address something. Let me address something for early. So, are we basing this whole Denzel Ward thing off of last season only? A year where
I'm basing off of what we're doing. I'm watching a nigga have a better team around him and get better. I'm watching another nigga team have to try to figure it out year after year. I think Denzel Ward declined last year. I got him declining more this year. I got Quinell Mitchell going nowhere but up from here.
Wait. So you're talking about in a year where they had some of the worst offensive play. They were top in the league in turnovers on offense. They were bottom in the league in yards on offense. The defense was always on the field. Not only that, the defense besides Denzel Ward and Myles Garrett, and like Denzel Ward got fried a little bit. That goes on my point though, Mike, of what he has to deal with. And I'm gonna get another nigga who's a better cover corner than Denzel Ward, JC fucking Horn. Where's JC at? I mean, I watched every Panthers game last year. You gonna tell me JC Ward won't play anybody? The same nigga who strapped down Devontae Adams? Okay, be patient. We were considering putting JC Horn.
These young niggas is 22, 23, 24 years old. You get a nick. Come on, bro.
Okay, so now all the young guys are. Now it's cool to, dude. That's not what I was doing, dude. I just forgot what I was.
Mike, just go ahead, Mike. Don't fall.
Don't try to catch me.
Don't fall for that. Go ahead.
But you don't do that. No, but
these young.
All right, so we can go back and forth on this sport because Early was on the call and he wasn't able to put input on the first 6. We can have a recount on 6. Okay, because I'm not trying to totally.
Them top 3, I'm gonna give you them off of name. Jair Alexander coming off an injury. I want to see what's going on. I know we don't fuck with Sauce no more. I totally understand that. I know we don't fuck with my man for the Titans because he's a holding king.
He's not even the best. He's not even the best corner on the Jets right now.
Are you against Jalen Johnson?
He's still there.
No. I'm Jalen Johnson. I'm high on Jalen Johnson, but I'm just saying. I'm gonna be real with you. Guys like Warren, guys like Mitchell. I just love Chris Benford was awesome last year, guys. Like, are we just saying fuck? Is he gonna make the list?
No, he's not making top 10. I'm not gonna lie. I can name other niggas that was better than him.
Well, name it. Let's go over it.
He was
Marlon Humphrey.
Tyreek Woolen was definitely better.
Oh my God, brother! Why is Marlon Humphrey not top 5? Thank you, man.
You're chatting. He got fried a lot.
Oh, hold up. F dot. Do not let this nigga Brandon persuade you into telling you that Denzel Ward's a better corner than Marlon Humphrey.
He's not top 5 at all.
But is Denzel Ward a better corner than Marlon Humphrey?
So Marlon
he has been his entire career. I don't know.
Marlon Humphrey.
Denzel Ward's been a better corner than freaking Marlon Humphrey every single year.
In the slot. Like
who told you that?
Okay, early.
Not even an outside corner.
Like,
I don't understand that. This is in the top slot corner list.
Wait, I'm wondering, does Early watch Marlon Humphrey? Because
the only nigga that Marlon Humphrey, I'm gonna say, gave Marlon Humphrey the business, but they were just they couldn't get to the quarterback that game. Was the Bengals game. He was great all season. Y'all do know Marlon Humphrey was all pro this last year, right?
Early.
What the nigga talking about? Y'all do know Marlon Humphrey was an all pro last year, right?
Let me ask you a question.
He was getting fried a lot last year.
What was he all pro for? What was he all pro for? Wait. I need to interject.
I don't know.
He's also a slot corner.
Wait, I have a question. I have a question. So, out of all the guys on the list, including Denzel Ward, is he a better man coverage corner than any of those guys?
No.
And why did he make the All-Pro list?
No.
Early, why did he make the All-Pro list? Because he's a ball hawk and had interceptions. Just like how what's his name on the Cowboys got All-Pro the year before.
Yeah. So let's put Bland on the list by your
He
logic.
could be top 10, but he's
that
not
don't
better
matter.
than,
But
you
does
just
that
said
not
JC
matter?
Horn. Early, is J.C. Horn better than Marlon Humphrey?
Yes.
Because I think he is.
Yeah.
F-Dot, you not fighting enough for me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Cause I'm real, bro. Marlon Humphrey, I like him. I like Marlon, but he's not top 5.
Marlon is a playmaker. He's a
like
playmaker. He's not a legitimate. He's a playmaking corner. He's not a legitimate cover corner prototype that you want. He's a playmaking guy. I'll give him that.
But I'm also looking at Trent McDuffie. Why is Trent McDuffie not top 5?
No, not 5.
Again,
Bro,
he's a
Trent
slot
McDuffie
corner.
is
And
good.
he gets
He
dogged
He
by
ain't a
anybody
slot
that's
corner
6'1".
no more. He
Yes,
ain't
he
a
is.
slot
Yes,
corner
he
no
is.
more, nigga.
Yes, he is.
That's
That's
Brandon. You
exactly
better
what
than
he
that,
belongs.
Brandon. You better than that,
He
Brandon.
belongs in
He
the slot
played
corner
outside
role.
damn near all season, Brandon. You better than that,
And he
Brandon.
get fried. I saw Cortland Sutton fry him. Cortland Sutton fry him every single play. Don't do that.
You giving me one
Cortland
nigga
Sutton
who
got
fucking?
fried,
You
but
giving me one
AJ
nigga
Brown
who fried
fried
him?
AJ Brown
You giving me
fried
one
him.
nigga who AJ Brown fried him when?
So
In the Super Bowl, he fried him. He can do
Bro,
nothing with AJ Brown.
you're naming niggas. Oh my god, we're better than this, dog.
So early,
We're better.
what?
Okay, Marlon Humphrey wasn't a pick machine. Why was he All Pro last year?
He was a pick machine. That's
He
why.
was.
That's
He's
what
a
we're
playmaking
saying.
corner.
That's what we said. You just didn't hear.
Marlon, I'm sorry. Let me say Marlon Humphrey. Trent McDuffie wasn't a pick machine last year. Why was he All Pro last year?
No, because he was locking. But my only thing is, do you think he's better than Jalen Johnson?
I'm be real with you.
No, he's not.
I'm be real with you. I'm be real with you.
I'm not mad if you say he's better than Jair.
Trent McDuffie in that 4 or 5 spot, bro. He in that 4 or 5 spot. Y'all ain't got to fight it. I'm a fighter. He in that 4 or 5 spot, bro. He's a top corner in the league, bro.
All right, guys.
I ain't gonna lie.
No, he's
F-Dot, you
not.
got something to say?
No, I was saying he's not better than Jair or Jalen.
No, he's not.
Nah.
He's not. He's just
Okay.
not. That's not true.
So let's
He's
just
not,
do
that's
a
not true.
recount on 6 because Early wasn't here for the first 6. We'll just do
Yeah,
a
we can
recount.
do. Let's do a recount on 6.
Okay, I don't like doing that, but because he wasn't here, we'll do it. So, Bama, start with your 6 on a recount. You can choose whoever you want that's not listed.
I hate when teams do this. Y'all just want to win the game in New York. That's all it is. Y'all
All right,
shit.
F-Dot.
Y'all lost this game on purpose.
I said Quinion right here. I think Quinion should be 6 based off of potential.
B.
Yeah, I'm fine with Quinion too. That's fine, whatever. Also, to answer y'all question, we never got to answer the question. Neither corners like traveled on the Eagles. Like Darius Slay was on his side and Quinion was on his side. Like Darius Slay was a huge part of that Eagles defense. He was still
and Quinion was the better cover corner.
Hey, this nigga go. But Darius Slay still didn't fall off yet. I mean, he's getting older, so he's gonna fall off eventually. But he was still a great cover corner last year.
Wait, Brandon, you know this.
We also looking at where he went. He went to a whole new team.
This for 6, right? You know that, right?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just somebody asked me that question. We never got to finish.
Hefe.
I can still rock with this here.
Okay. Early.
What 6?
Yeah.
I'm going either Trent or I'm going Trent at 6.
Okay, I'm actually gonna take Trent as well. So
Wait, so how did it change from Trent to Denzel though? What made y'all?
Yeah, that's
because
a little wild. I don't know.
Because I'm not gonna lie, when people say Trent was getting fried, okay, he got fried like in the Super Bowl. He
got fried by Cortland Sutton too. Go look it up.
Bro,
Okay, fine.
He gets fried by anybody that's over 6'1".
Okay, and you know what I say to that? B, you know what I say?
I'm sorry. Wait, Mike Hefe, what'd you say?
He got fried in a couple games last year.
Okay, wait. So that's true.
Did he not get fried as shit? We'll see.
Did he not put up?
Yeah, we fried his ass, and we ain't even had Mike Evans and Chris Godwin.
So
our game was overtime.
Okay,
yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. So all I'm saying is, did he not put up a great performance against Nico Collins, who's one of the most physical receivers in the league? Like, yeah, Nico Collins had a few receptions and everything like that, but he did it.
We ain't got to worry about
that. Negates all that when you get fried by Cortland Sutton. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay,
Brandon, you're being
can't
like, it's real weird. It's almost like you just want a nigga. It's weird. I don't like
You
it.
get
It's
to
not.
use
It's not
your
weird. It's not weird. It's
player
true.
It is
Like the
weird.
nigga,
It
the
is
nigga
weird,
Trent
bro.
McDuffie is there, but he
It is
can't make the
weird, bro.
plays because he's too small.
Cortland
It is weird, bro.
Sutton still's top 25 to 30. He's
Like
not.
I promise you, if we go look, if we
Any
go put on the
player in
tape,
the league.
and we go put on the tape. Let's say I promise you, other than John Alexander because he was hurt. I promise you, Jalen Johnson, Denzel Ward, and we go put on the tape. We'll see the niggas get cooked way more than you ever see Trent McDuffie get cooked, dog. I promise you, dog. You want to say one nigga got cooked?
I watched both. I watched both.
So what the fuck was the Bears defense last year?
We can put that up like
Yeah,
like
it
that.
wasn't.
Lily next show we can put that
Jalen
up.
Johnson
We can
was
watch
bad.
Lily next show we can put that up.
It was because their offense sucked and there was other problems. Like I don't know. Like you can sit there and like look at a bad total defensive season and then look at a corner and be like, oh, he didn't have a good year. It's like, I mean, there's more things to that. Was he actually getting fried, or was the team just getting absolutely punished and then he got fried a little bit? Like,
no, the Broncos and the Chiefs were going at it. The game is closed.
Okay, I mean that's fine, dude. Like
why are you upset about the truth? I don't understand that. Like, I'm literally telling you the truth.
I'm not upset by it at all.
He got absolutely fried.
Okay, let's go through the season. Because we're not gonna let Brandon just say shit. Let's go through the season. They played the Ravens the first game. Who fried them?
Wait, who
Nobody.
fried who?
Cool. Nobody fried them. Cool. Nobody fried them. Look at the stats. Nobody fried them. They played against the Bengals the very next game. Cool. Who fried them? Nobody fried him. Only nigga got off that whole game was Gesicki. Nobody fried him.
Hold on. We gotta put that up on the big screen now. We ain't doing that. We ain't just going.
Chase had 4 catches for 30 yards.
Hold on. I can't even remember watching that game. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I know. So we'll go next game.
Nigga, you didn't either. Don't try to sit there live. We bring up stats.
I watched that entire game. You know why? Because that's the game where they called that fucking foul at the end of the game.
Yeah.
That I had money on, and the niggas literally gave them the fucking pass in the first play that won them the game. I watched the entire game, nigga, because I had the Bengals winning that game.
I remember.
They lost
that game.
money.
I remember that game.
So
Taylor
let's go.
had that one hand pick.
Let's go against. Let's do the Falcons. Let's do the Falcons. Okay, we got Drake London 5 for 57. We got Daryl Mooney, 6 for Darnell Mooney. He had 8 catches for 56 yards. Who cooked them? We'll keep going.
That's actually
because somebody got to get off for you to say nigga cooked them. Okay, play the Chargers the very next game. I know anybody cook on that goddamn team. Let's see the Chargers team. Let's see
the worst receiving corner in the league.
Okay, so we'll skip past that. Best guy that game was Labaconki, 5 or 7 for 37 yards. Okay, not cooked. Let's see next game versus Saints. Them niggas going 13.
Putting this up on the big.
Them niggas. We watched that game. We watched that game. Them niggas going to score 13 points. Fried. Let's see what else we got. Chiefs versus 49ers. Chiefs versus 49ers. Cool.
It's above my pay grade, dog.
Chiefs versus 49ers. Nobody cooked for the 49ers. Only nigga, George Kittle, 6 for 92. Trevor Devil wouldn't cover him.
Brock Purdy was also terrible that game, so I don't
that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. You said he was fried a bunch of times last game. I need
like we're not putting context into it.
Cool. The very next game was the Raiders. Bowers had 5 for 58. Myers had 5 for 42.
Who was their quarterback?
Bro, it don't. You said he was fried, Brandon.
They just saying stuff. Like, who was their quarterback?
I'm going through the whole. I'm going through the entire
Who was their quarterback?
Season.
Who was their quarterback? Answer my question.
Dog, you're not making sense. You said he got fried.
Who was their quarterback?
Every game. It don't matter. We're going to the next game.
I just said he got fried all of a sudden.
So the Baker Mayfield. Shepard had 4 catches for 38 yards. That's the most niggas had, other than Otter having 8 for 77. We know Trevor Duffy didn't cover him. Mike said he got fried that game. Didn't look like it. Next game.
By Sterling Shepard, he's 34 years old, bro.
Right, nigga, you said he got fried, dog. That's what y'all said.
Sterling Shepard got 4 straight.
Broncos. Cortland Sutton had 6 catches for 60 yards in the TD. Oh, that's fried. Boy, I say he fried his ass.
That is fried.
All right, I hear you.
That is fried.
The Bills game.
Catch was on him. That is fried.
The Bills game.
And a touchdown, by the way.
6 for 6 in the tutty. That's fried. You're right. The Bills game. Cool. Nobody. Shakir had 8 catches for 60 yards. Curtis Samuel had 5 catches for 48 yards. Okay. No touchdowns on either one of them neither. Let's keep going.
They're also the worst receiving corps.
Yeah, I know. Worst receiving corps. You're right. Keep giving me excuses up, but you said Cody Cousins got fried.
You're not adding context to it. We're just stat watching. This is
cool. Versus the Panthers.
Now this nigga give me the Panthers. With Xavier Legette is the best wide receiver.
Moore had 6 catches for 81 yards. That most of them was in the slot. He wouldn't cover slot last year. Let's see what else we got here. Let's keep going.
McDuffie doesn't cover the slot. Are we serious?
He didn't cover the slot.
Are we serious?
Thank you, Mike. That's okay, Mike.
He does cover the slot. What are you talking about?
He was in the outside last year, B.
You guys playing
He was strictly outside last year. That's what we're telling you.
Versus the Raiders last year. Bowers, 10 for 140. He didn't cover him. The next receiver after that was Jacoby Myers, 6 for 87. The next receiver after that was Tucker, who had 1 for 58. Cool. Cool. We will keep going. Let's keep going. Raiders, they played the Chargers next game. We know they ain't got nobody. Played the Browns next game. They only got 7 points. They ain't got nobody. But we'll look at the stats just to be sure, because maybe your boy cooked them. Let's see, Brown. What y'all did? Jerry Judy had 11 for 108. Maybe that was on Cortland Sutton. You think so? We'll give you that. We'll be nice and give you that. Cortland Sutton got cooked for 11 108. No touchdowns though. Cool. Versus the Chiefs. Versus the Texans. Good quarterback play, good receiver play, bad O-line. We know the excuses is coming. Cool. Tank Dell had 6 for 98 in the tutty. Cortland Sutton had 5 for 50. Cool. Strapped. And he checked Cortland Sutton because we know he checked Collins that game. I remember it. Steelers game. They only scored 10 points, but go check it though to make sure. Let's see. Steelers.
I think George Pickens came back from injury that game.
Yeah, and he had 3 for 50. Next. Okay, cool. The next game is the Broncos when they didn't play no starters. So where was he getting cooked last year? Because I gave you one Browns game, and Brandon want to say, yo, who Mike is that? And Brandon wants to say,
I think that's F.A. again.
F.A. And Brandon wants to say that Cortland started cooking for 6 for 60 in the tutty, then okay, we'll say that. But I just gave you 17 games, one where he didn't play at all because they stopped their starters in the last game.
You also didn't bring up the AJ Brown game, by the way.
AJ Brown game in the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Okay, but they're deep.
Come on, Brandon. Brandon, you better than that. Brandon, you are better than that.
The first play, he got fried.
You better than that, Brandon. You so much better than that.
He can't do it over a 6 foot player. That's what I'm saying to you. Anybody over 6 foot, he's getting fried by.
Oh my God. No.
Hey, F Dot, because you're one of my most sensible guys, F Dot. I just named you so many niggas. I named you Collins. I named you George Pickens. How many of these niggas are over 6 foot that he strapped?
Early. Also,
I even said I thought McDuffie should have been higher up on this.
It's so funny. So for Burrow,
I still think he's top 10.
About him not making the playoffs.
I still think he's top 10. I'm not giving him over Jair. I'm not giving him over Jalen. I'm not giving him over Denzel.
Wait. My last point is
then
we look at one game.
I'm not giving him at 6.
Then we look at one game in the Super Bowl where they literally could.
That game wasn't out of hand. He was getting fried like the first drive.
Or B. Hold on. Don't interrupt me, please. All I'm saying is that they were on the field most of the second half, like 75% of it. Of course, they're going to get fried, especially.
I didn't say the first half. I said the first play.
Okay, yeah, he got fried on the first play, and AJ Brown's
and the second play. They also went back to him.
He's a great player, and he's a bad matchup for Trent McDuffie. But let's not act like the real reason why AJ Brown is such a bad matchup for Trent McDuffie isn't just the physicality; it's the speed over the top and the physicality. Nico
anybody
Collins
else will play him outside of Jair, who I've seen get fried by AJ Brown. All these other corners would do a better job than he did.
You said AJ Brown's top 3. So what are we even talking about here? It's the top 3 corner.
I said he's top 4.
Okay, he's top 4. Like you just said he was top 4. Like, and now
Patrick Surtain is not getting fried by AJ Brown. Nor is Stingy, nor is Christian Gonzalez. Jair Alexander, yeah, he did. We saw that last year, prime time, by the way. Jalen Johnson, Denzel Ward, they're all playing well.
Mitchell is not going to get fried. How do you know that?
I didn't say Quinyon Mitchell.
Oh, my bad. But like, is that not necessary? Like, what do you mean? AJ Brown could fry any one of those guys.
No, he's not frying. No, in no way, shape, or form is he frying.
The only one that he couldn't is Surtain. That's the only one I'm not confident.
Or Stingy either, or Christian Gonzalez.
He's frying. He ain't frying. Christian Gonzalez and Stingley. Stingley, I think he could get. Christian Gonzalez, maybe not, because he can't.
Jalen Johnson either. Like you guys said, he should be top 5. He's not frying any of those guys.
I don't know. He
fried Jair, but Jair also had 2 picks. Like he had 2 picks also, so he got hit.
But I seen CD.
I'm not putting him in no top 5. You said what?
I seen CD do something different to Jair too.
Yeah,
All
but
right,
that
let's
man, that man's riddled with injuries.
let's
When
not
he's
put it
not
on.
riddled with
All right.
injuries, he's playing well. He's a
All
top
right,
3
so it's
corner
a
in the league.
tie 2-2
Yes,
without
sir, Chef God.
Bama.
That's gonna be a great game. I
All right,
stand there.
Hefe, bro. All right, he's Denzel Ward. Chat. I mean, you guys decide. You just choose. It's between McDuffie and Mitchell. And then Hefe, if you want to put in a name, because you picked
Wait, this
Denzel
one was.
Ward. Oh, we got. Oh no.
I thought McDuffie was 6. We said McDuffie. Just
Oh,
put
McDuffie. My bad, guys. My bad, chat. I was lacking there. That's on me. All right. 7. Let's start with F dot. Let's just keep doing the same order.
I'm going Quinion right here.
B.
Yeah, it's valid. I'll go Queen on too.
Half A.
Yeah, we can go Quinion.
Interesting. I hasn't picked Denzel Ward there though. After you just.
I mean, we just got argued out of it, so I ain't trying
That's-
to start a World War
Okay.
III again.
Okay. That's fair.
Denzel and Quinion can be interchangeable. I'm not mad at either one.
I mean, I'm not.
One of them
quite
been in the
sure.
league for forever, and the other one first year looking like an all pro.
But Ward has been arguably top 5 before. Let's
No,
see.
Ward.
he
No,
doesn't
Denzel
know.
Ward. When
He
he's
doesn't
not
know.
injured, bro,
He
I'm
doesn't
like Denzel Ward is that guy.
He
bro.
doesn't know.
But
He
also,
doesn't
if
know.
you give them an offense, that defense performs completely different.
And Denzel Ward.
Nigga
Was,
think he 34 or something. I don't understand that.
Denzel Ward was taking.
And I like
leaps on
Denzel
third.
Ward didn't come in the game like on stretch. Like that's the same. Go ahead.
You're
though.
right. You're right.
Okay, so you said Quinion B, right?
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Whatever.
All right, my bad.
Interchangeable.
Early.
Yeah, I'm on Mitchell. I go Ward next after this.
Yeah, I'll go Mitchell too. 8. F dot.
Okay, this pick, I ain't gonna lie, this is like purely off of just. I'm kind of like.
No Marlon Humphrey.
I'm going Devin.
Okay,
Booker,
Bama. Since you're back,
Go ahead.
you pick 7. Who you got at 7? We've already got McDuffie at 6 because you passed, but we'll.
Yeah, and I like that one too. Thank you, Early, for coming back and making sense, even though you the nastiest
And
nigga
me.
up. It
And
took the
me.
nastiest nigga up here
Yeah,
to make
very
sense.
nasty. Very nasty. Okay, so you like Mitchell? Okay, 8, Bama. We'll start with you because you were originally first.
Let me see. Who you was about to say, F dot?
I was gonna throw a wild card out there. I ain't gonna lie. It was a wild card name. You can go ahead and go first though.
Where JC at?
I want you to know Marlon Humphrey was
I was
7th.
about to say JC.
Was 7th in PFF coverage this year,
Bama,
only
stop
behind
stealing
Christian
my pick.
Benford,
All right.
Derek Stingley, Trent McDuffie at 3. Number 2 was Patrick
I went
Surtain, and
deaf
number 1
after you said PFF.
and number 1 was Cooper DeJean. But Cooper DeJean had the least amount of snaps.
Okay, but we're a pod. Let's not use. I hate when people use PFF. Like, it's fine to use it, but I don't care what they say because at the end of the day, some of their grades are weird to me. Like when Ronnie Stanley's like borderline a mid.
Marlon been good though. Marlon been
Every nigga on this PFF list are the best corners in the league, bro. Like there is not a nigga on here that don't belong here, bro.
Nah, but
I'm talking
Bama,
about the
my,
order.
my,
I'm
my
not talking
argument
about whether they
was
belong or not.
my argument was Marlon Humphrey is a playmaking corner. He's not like a strictly coverage corner like these other guys are. He's a playmaking
not.
corner.
Bama, let's ask
He
Bama.
plays a different type of style.
Bama,
Like,
you
he's
missed
legit.
this. So Bama, is Marlon Humphrey okay? Where do you think Marlon Humphrey belongs on this list over any of the guys that are named?
No.
he belong. He a top 10 corner for sure though.
So all
I
I'm
can put him
saying-
at 10, like
this is
legit
the
at
question
10.
that I asked early that he didn't have an answer for. Is he a better man? Like you? Okay, I'm not even asking.
Yeah, man to man for sure.
You can't compare him man to man to any of these guys.
Why can't I? Why not?
Because he's not better than them. He's not better than any of them last year.
But don't y'all like tall corners or rangy corners? Or
It
Marlon?
was Deron Bland,
I think
top
Marlon's the
10
most
after he had,
visible
like,
like
the
corner
league.
on this list. He's
So it was
like Marlon's
Deron
the most
Bland,
physical
top 10
corner
the
on
year.
this
He
list.
led the league.
He's
in
the
picks.
best playmaking corner, like probably on this list.
In physical,
What
I
does that
think
even
Marlon's
mean?
a
Like you
great
got to be able to guard to make plays.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's not a guy. He's not a lockdown guy. He gets fried sometimes. The thing is that he plays slot.
Everybody get cooked. You know how hard
Yeah,
it is.
but I'm saying he's just okay. That's
He also
fine,
plays in the
too.
slot.
I agree, but he's not a better coverage quarter than any of these guys. And I personally will take someone who's better man coverage, unless it's comparable man coverage. it's hard for me to put a guy that's strictly off playmaking because we did the same thing. I did the same thing with Trayvon Diggs. Everybody was like, is Trayvon Diggs a top 10? Obviously, we know that you thought he was.
Trayvon Diggs is a top 10 corner because that defense looked like dog shit without him. He was
so
a safety.
Was Deron Bland top 10 too last year?
No. Deron Bland don't get the same type of picks. Literally, he was a safety.
He led the league.
This is why nobody likes Cowboy fans. This is why nobody likes Cowboy fans. Because look,
I don't agree
literally with y'all's defense.
Yeah, that Trayvon Diggs shit that you always like. I'm gonna say it before Bama goes. I as somebody who watched him, as somebody who watches him, and I know I'm biased because that's like family to me because I watch this nigga and all the time. I watch him, but for you to be a Cowboys fan and to think that year was just all him picks is crazy. Bro, he was a great cover corner that year, dog.
Yeah,
like he was a great cover corner that year. He was literally what we saw, and one guy that me and Brandon used to watch. He was like Antonio Gamardi, who was a guy who I'm gonna try my hand. If Trayvon Diggs that year, anytime he wanted to strap down, he was strapping down. He was just a big play guy because I needed big plays. But you just undermine that season like it was
he's an off man corner, so they gamble a lot. So I can't really be mad at him like that. All them off man corners do that. He was good at what you can't say I value man to man over this because both of them are covering. Regardless of you an off man or in phase corner,
Trayvon Diggs. All respect to Trayvon Diggs. He's played great in his career, but he's coming off an ACL tear. I don't think he'll ever be the same again. So we got to go to the top 10 guys.
I don't even think he's top 10. I'm just saying, like, I don't like Mike poo-pooing that season sometimes.
No. Trayvon Diggs, playmaker, all that good stuff. But like, he ain't him no more. It is what it is. We got to go to the right guy.
No, I wasn't poo-pooing him. My point is that season, nobody was talking about him like a top 5 corner because he was giving up the most yards in the league while having the most interceptions. Like, the same thing with Deron Bland. Nobody said he was top 5 either. And Deron Bland is way different. Deron Bland was not a top 10 corner that season, in my opinion. Trayvon, you could make the argument that the season he went crazy, he was top 10 because even though he did give up the most yards in coverage, like that Cowboys run defense was really good that season, the regular season, and they were throwing the ball at him and he was making a lot of plays. So he was still decent in coverage that year. But Deron Bland, he wasn't top 10. And that's why for me, Marlon Humphrey can make it like right at 10 for me. We still have to get through the
I can put him at 10. I can't put him up.
Yeah, he's not higher than me. Like, he's not higher than some of these guys.
Post curls. Like, I don't think y'all really watched Diggs that year. He got 11 picks. It wasn't in cover 3 and he was just catching punts. He was baiting the quarterback, making it look like somebody's open, and then out of nowhere, give me that shit.
Guys, I ain't gonna lie.
Until Travis Hunter came to the league this year, Diggs best hands in the league.
We haven't even got to linebackers yet, guys. Can we move on? We gotta move on. Seriously. We're almost 2 hours in. We gotta get to the linebackers and edge and shit.
All right.
I'm not mad at Humphrey right there. Marlo.
Bama, your turn. Oh, Marlo. All right, fine. My fault. F dot.
I was gonna say I'm gonna go JC. Fuck it. I'm gonna just go JC.
You nasty.
B.
You said F dot. You said.
Yeah, you gotta give me Denzel Ward on this one.
Hefe?
I actually like Tyree Woolen last year.
Tyreek not bad.
Tyreek's not even better than Witherspoon.
Yeah, Tyreek not even better than Witherspoon, but yeah, bro.
He has the ability to be like the number 2 corner in the league, like legit, based off of his skill set. But
Tyreek Wilson,
he's just not serious yet. He's not
Coleman.
He ain't there yet.
He's getting high pointed by Keon Coleman. Tell me if you remember that one.
And Keon stunk last year. Let's be honest. But
he had some flashes.
Witherspoon better than Tariq. I like Witherspoon a lot.
All right, so okay, so
you playing like Tariq ain't one of them, bro.
Bama had Marlon.
He can get there, but he ain't there yet.
Okay, so Bama had Marlon. F dot had who'd you have?
JC.
Sorry,
JC.
B. You had
Denzel.
Actually, I'm gonna go Denzel. I'm gonna go Denzel, bro. I like Denzel.
Hefe had Tariq early.
We still on number 8?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
We gotta get Humphrey.
All right. Oh, I'm gonna go Denzel Ward. Sorry,
Thank
Early Bama has
Now
to be
JC should be next though.
Who? JC who? Horn,
I
right?
would pick JC here, but you didn't pick him. Nobody picked him, so
We can put him in. They're interchangeable. It's fine. It's not that big a deal. It's just one spot.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be real with you. This is why this list is nasty. Denzel Ward had a bad season last year. He gonna have a bad season this year. These last two, it should have been Marlon Humphrey right there because number 9 is JC Horn and number 10 is fucking Christian Benford. You can just tell me you didn't watch football last year.
Cool. Move on. What's the number 9?
Witherspoon better than Benford. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, number.
Yeah.
You know what?
Early. This is the list, bro. Like, we're not derailing.
I can't go that far.
Christian Benford was literally a lockdown corner last year. So much that
Witherspoon was too.
You said who was?
Devin Witherspoon was too.
He plays slot though.
Yeah, Devin Witherspoon.
He's another playmaking corner though. Like
I'm about to say he's a hybrid corner because he played like a safety.
He can play on the outside too.
Yeah.
I think
he's more important. I think he's more important to the team, like than a lot of guys like on this list. Like he's very important. Like they run off of him like legit. Like but he's not above these guys on this list. I can can't do that.
Yeah, he's definitely bottom 10, like 9, 10 for sure.
He's an honorable mention guy though. Like he's not.
But I don't want to hear it though, F dot because I don't want to hear it F dot because y'all want niggas like Denzel Ward here.
But Denzel Ward, I'm thinking of Denzel Ward like when he was in his peak, like before injuries and stuff like that, bro. He was damn near.
He legit had concussion problems. That's all it is.
He did, bro.
He has concussion.
So then why are we putting him in the new nowadays niggas? That's what I'm asking y'all.
Because he's only.
You can say you that's cool. You loved him, but the same way Tay wasn't the top 10 receiver when we did our ranking, Denzel Ward is not top 10 no more. All these niggas is
Denzel Ward is 4 years younger than Tay.
All right. We've had this conversation enough. We're not doing we have to move on to 9. I agree with B. Let's get this moving. Bama. 9. All right, F dot.
JC. I'm going JC.
B.
Yeah, I'm saying the same. JC.
Hefe, my bad.
I'm cool with Horn.
Really?
Yeah,
that's majority, man. Let's move on.
Yeah, I mean, I have them too. Okay. Bam or not Bama, F dot.
We still showing love to Ramsey, man. I was gonna put Ramsey at 10.
No.
Hell no.
Wait.
Dude,
You mean to tell me he's still not in here?
No, because if Bama, if Tyreek Hill is not top 5, then Jalen Ramsey is not top 10.
I'm saying how the hell Marlon Humphrey still ain't in the top 10?
That's cool. That's cool.
Bro. I'm not trying to hear that.
Y'all right.
Bama, they want Denzel Ward so bad, bro.
You can throw Marlon right here. Throw Marlon at 10. Go ahead. Marlon be at 10.
Okay, Bama. You had Marlon. Sorry, F dot Marlon. B.
I'm not gonna like it. I think Benford's a little better than Marlon Humphrey.
Benford better.
Benford better than Denzel Ward.
Nah, hold on. I can't go that far yet. Denzel Ward's been more consistent. Benford Benford like last year was good, but like 2 years before that he was He was meh.
Bro,
I gotta see one more year.
Benford not better than Marlon though. I'm gonna keep it.
Bro,
Understand. Marlon is a better playmaking corner. Like you gotta fear Marlon because he can make you fumble, he can pick it off, all that good stuff. But Benford, from a coverage standpoint, let's be real.
He's not.
But like, are we all right? But like, are we going off of like overall too though? Because isn't that like kind of both intertwined? Like you got also. You get I feel like Marlon kind of.
You know what? If we're going just strictly overall, what they can do for their team. All right, Marlon, cool. That's cool. I'll switch to Marlon.
That's what it should have always been. Y'all let Brandon turn this to a cover corner thing.
No, I turned it to a cover corner thing because that's what I believe in. But I feel like Marlon. I feel like Christian Benford top 10. I just feel like Marlon's Marlon. I said he wasn't the best coverage corner. Like Benford might be better, but Marlon still provides too much to his team with the playmaking. I mean, you can say that.
In what world are we spending more time on cornerbacks than we did quarterbacks? My God, we got the quarterbacks a little quicker.
Yeah, because it's a harder list.
Quarterbacks
To
is
be
easy,
honest, quarterbacks the top 4 are easy, but obviously.
Yeah, well, we could talk about Jalen Hurts for a freaking hour, but we can't get through the cornerback.
All right, linebackers, let's go. I'll start because we'll just skip the order.
The Jalen Hurts podcast.
So, are we going with Fred Warner? Is there any objections on him? I'm just going to put him in.
Fred Warner next.
At number 2.
He had a down year by his standards, but he was still number 1.
At number 2.
Oh God.
Absolutely
not.
Absolutely not. You think I didn't see him fall off last year? He did. He was
Chill.
He was not as good as he's.
That wasn't him. That
wasn't. I'd rather put Patrick Queen over Roquan right now. I'm sorry. He had a better year.
Whoa.
Whoa, nothing. Patrick Queen played better than Roquan.
Can we add the fact that we had a new DC that we had to kind of get adjusted?
All right, cool, but he was damn near awful. Like he was damn near awful.
Okay, the last 8 weeks he wasn't that bad, bro. The first 8 weeks I'll give you that, but the second half of the season he started picking that shit up. And I ain't
gonna lie. You gave me 8 games. You gave me 8 games of where you are-ness, and you gave me 8 games of meh. I don't like the year.
Bro, he was playing alongside Trent Simpson, bro, and he was fucking it up the whole game, bro. Like it fucked up the whole flow of the linebacker core, bro. I'm not giving that to Roquan. I think he gonna come back this year and start his dominance. Like
he ain't nowhere near top 5 right now for me.
That's cap, bro. Come on, bro. He's still top 5.
I give him
1 year.
6, 7.
That drop off, it wasn't that bad of a year, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Roquan didn't have that bad a year.
That boy was missing.
Nah, he's still top 5.
All right, who number 2? You got your DeMario Davises and your.
I can't, dude.
I'm not putting him in 2, but I'm just saying.
I can't.
Bobby is somewhere.
I don't think any of those guys are better than Roquan at this point. Still,
There's no way you watch Roquan, bro, and was like, yeah, he was still.
No, he had a bad year.
Top 5.
I'm not
He had a bad year, but overall he's still better, bro.
I'll be damned if I put him at 2. Oh, you motherfucker! We ain't gonna vote on that.
You know who low key the second best? You know who the second best linebacker in the league, low key? And ain't none of us gonna say it, but I'm gonna be the one to say it. Zach Braun, the second best linebacker in the league.
2 or 3 is fine.
Okay, y'all so
I was considering
he's better than Roquan Smith, bro. He is.
He's better than Roquan Smith.
Absolutely.
Zach Braun is better than Roquan Smith, bro.
Better than Roquan.
Right now,
he's a better cover. He's a better cover linebacker than Roquan Smith. He's a better tackler than Roquan Smith. No, he had everything last year.
He's not a better tackler. He's
not a better tackler, but he like Roquan was missing. Like when it came to finding the football, he was missing.
Dude. Now cover.
Roquan as a tackler is great. He's still great. I ain't gonna take that away from him.
So does Zach Bond literally isn't a top like yes, the Ravens are a top defense, but they're not number 1. They're not as good as the Eagles. Number 2, they're a top defense because of like 3 guys, including Roquan Smith. I don't care if he played bad. His responsibility is still more than Zach Bond. I don't care.
Exactly.
And also,
his responsibility more than Zach Bond. Because Zach Bond had 95 tackles by himself last year. 5 forced fucking fumbles. Bro, we watched Zach Bond all year, bro. He's a dog, bro.
Let me finish.
Y'all going on fucking namesake and not what niggas doing.
Ridiculous defensive line, especially when it comes to stopping.
Not
only that, they have Jalen Carter. They have 2, Jordan Davis and that other guy, Michael Williams, I think last year. And we obviously know Joshua and the other edge rusher are capable, and they're balanced when it comes to pass rushing. And
y'all gonna hate me for it.
But dude, Zach Bond is still top 5, like top 3 to top 5 probably, because I don't really see any other linebackers.
Hey, y'all gonna hate me for it. Y'all gonna hate me for it, but Mo, walk with me now. Lavonte David, I think he should be 3 or 4.
He's still there.
I wanted to see. Bro.
Lavonte Davis.
I wanted to see, bro. I wanted to see how bad the disrespect was going to get.
Lavonte Davis.
No, Hefe, I'm considering him for top 5 too. I just think
Zach Braun is number 2.
Considering him is insane.
And don't give you know what's so funny? What did you say, Michael? Michael, what did you say, Michael? About the difference between Zach Braun and Roquan Smith?
I mean, I wasn't saying just Roquan Smith. I was making the statement for general. You could use it for a lot of linebackers.
But you said that Roquan Smith had more responsibility.
Freaking
I'm saying
Roquan Smith and number 2.
I'm saying he had more responsibility, but I'm also saying Zach Bond was put in the best position to succeed, dude. we talk about linebacker. It's the same thing. No. It's the same thing with running backs and O-line. When we talk about linebackers, no one talks about the D-line that they have. Nobody talks about Jalen Carter.
No,
Literally
that's
getting
true though,
doubled
Mike.
every
That's true.
play.
So, hey, but Hefe, watch this,
he's
Hefe. Watch this,
playing
Hefe.
through some
And we're gonna have a
middle
conversation about all these
linebackers.
goddamn cameras being off. But watch this, Hefe. How does that apply for that? But when it's coming to quarterback play with Jalen Hurts, we don't do that though.
I mean, we do.
You
that.
admit that a man with more responsibility,
We're off this. We're off
We
this,
do to
please.
a
protect
man
We're
with
off
more
this.
responsibility that produces more is better.
Earl,
Is that what you're
please,
saying?
we're off this, dog. We're off this. We're
Bro,
off
this
this.
I'm
nigga is
asking a
so
question.
dedicated to Jalen Hurts, bro.
Yeah, we're off this, dog. Like, you let this nigga more than his wife. Like, stop that. We're off this. We're off this now.
I don't love nobody more than their wife. I get
All right,
Brandon,
we're
you the
doing
one
with
to
the-
get
we're
this shit
doing
off with
the-
me. That's
Bam,
cool, but
Are you?
Listen,
or no?
Zach
we're
Braun
off
is
this.
a better linebacker than Raekwon Smith. The list for real is we got Fred at 1, Zach should be number
Why
2,
don't we do this
Raekwon number
at
3, and then
Early.
Levante David number
Raekwon
4.
is not better than
Why do we
Levante
do
David.
derailing the list.
Why would do this after 1 year? Zach Bond had a great year. Don't get me wrong, bro. Roquan has had 5-6 years being like, complete second best linebacker. Complete. There's no debate. 5 years.
Roquan Smith has had what? He had what many years?
At least
Being a
3 to
top
4
two-
years of being a top 5 linebacker, top 3 linebacker in the league.
Top 3.
Yeah, he
Especially
did. He did. Last year was abysmal. I ain't giving him 2 though.
2023, he was the best. I think he was the best linebacker in 2023.
Yeah, he was.
I'm gonna tell you
Yeah,
this
but
right
their
now, bro.
linebackers
Hey,
were
learn
also-
to
Not
slow
over
down,
Fred
bro.
Warner?
Devontae
Over
Davis-
Fred Warner?
No, I see what
Davis
he's
been
saying. I'm
that
not saying
guy
over Fred
for a
Warner, but I see
long
what he's
time,
saying.
bro.
He was up there.
And
I'm
he's
just
up there.
saying, though, they were
Still
neck
get
and
his
neck,
just
bro.
due.
You could debate both of them. They were neck and neck, bro.
Also, B. The
And I ain't
rest
gonna
of
lie,
the-
let Brandon shits on him because Brandon just don't like him. But Zaire Franklin is the top 5 linebacker in the league.
See, this
I was
nigga didn't
looking
watch.
at him
This nigga didn't
too.
watch.
He's
I
there
can tell
too.
he ain't watched no tape. I can tell he ain't watched no tape. I can tell he ain't watched no tape.
But look.
I can tell he ain't
look.
watched no tape. But we gonna walk him down though. Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I just think like the fact that they lost Queen, they had a bunch of old pass rushers basically for their linebacking core, and
And
he
young
has
guys,
to,
Trent
dude.
Simpson.
Dude, compared to last year, you had a guy with him that was super fast, so he could take on blockers and punish and also tackle. Now he's like the only one that can really run stop. All I'm saying is we're
and I'm not even stat watching because I watch Zaire Franklin and I
No, you did it. No, you did it. You didn't
I'm gonna
watch
tell
him
you, but
because he missed a lot of tackles. He didn't fill the gap, and he can't cover worth shit. Are you out of your mind?
Can I go?
He's not top 10.
So here's my thing. Here's my thing. Because Brandon is. I don't know why he be doing this. I do watch Zaire Franklin. Why? Because I'm a joke.
No, you didn't.
Anyway,
you're lying.
Because I'm a joke. Hey, Mike. Anytime you want to
look
mute,
at
let
the
me know.
stats and you lying.
I'm gonna tell you what it exactly is. I watch Zaire
time.
Franklin because of the simple fact that, and this is the weirdest thing, but it's the reason why I follow him because he's on Joe Budden's podcast. I'm a big Joe Budden podcast guy. Zaire Franklin's always on there, so I've been
watching.
So for the last 2 years, I've been watching. Okay, so look, y'all. This is when you say okay, because you could men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie, and I've been watching Zaire Franklin for the last 2 years.
See this nigga bring up stats again.
But guys, but hear this, F dot. Hear this, Mike.
This nigga bring up stats.
A guy, okay, right. But look. This nigga sucks.
Bring
right?
up the stat. Oh, how many missed tackles he had? Bring that up.
This nigga sucks, right? But he has 93 tackles by himself, 80
Nigga,
solo.
This nigga bringing up stats.
So that's 173 tackles total, right? 5.5 sacks, 8 pass deflections, 3 picks, 6 forced fumbles. Ain't no way, Brandon. He sucked like shit, though.
Came to him. All 3 of those
sucked
picks were
like
easy.
Y'all,
all 3 of those picks came to him.
Do y'all
bro.
hear this, y'all?
Like all 3 of them.
A nigga have 180 tackles. Nigga, literally.
He had
180
missed tackles as well. He had 180
6 pass deflections, 3 picks, and 6 forced fumbles, and he ain't shit.
Who here thinks Zaire Franklin is a top 10 linebacker? Honestly, tell me.
Maybe like towards the end, bro.
There you go. Like, bro, like putting him at 3 or 4, top 5, top 6 is insane.
There's definitely
he might be a fringe honorable mention because there ain't that many good linebackers like that. Because Matt Milano gets hurt, a lot of guys get hurt.
Man,
That's
Matt
cool,
Milano,
but he ain't that good. Like, if Matt Milano was healthy, he easily clears Zaire Franklin.
Yeah, for sure.
Easily.
I don't even think that it's just they're all close in the same boat to me, honestly.
Dude, Zaire Franklin is not a good tackler. He's the worst linebacker in coverage. Look it up because it's true. In the entire league, starting, he's awful.
No, I don't know about that.
I know exactly about that. He can't cover worth shit.
Okay.
We should have signed Bobby Okereke and let him walk. That was the wrong
All
guy to
right,
sign.
so let's get over it. We going. Who we going here? We going Devontae? We going Raekwon? Or we going Zach Braun?
We gotta
So
do it.
I'm starting. We're starting with. I'm going Roquan early.
I'm going to Zach Braun.
Hefe.
I'm going Levante.
Marley, Nick Bolton's also bad, like low in the top 10 to 12, 15.
Bama. Is Bama here?
Yeah, I'm
But
here.
no, he's probably top 10. I mean, I don't know.
Who you think, Bama?
At the second best linebacker?
Yeah.
I'm not mad at Zach Braun, bro.
Over Roquan?
Yes.
This past year? Hell yeah.
He played better
I
than
mean,
him.
yeah,
He did.
but like it's one. Oh my god, bro!
It's 1 year though.
Yeah, but you know he gonna fry again. They got the same team.
Best D-line core for run stopping in the league. Like he was getting free freaking roam every play, bro. Like that doesn't matter at all. That doesn't factor in at all.
Here's my
No,
thing.
it doesn't.
Here's what y'all
No,
do.
it doesn't.
So was
Here's what y'all
Leighton
do.
Vander
Here's what
Esch
y'all
top
do.
10? You see, I'm gonna get you because was Leighton Vander Esch like was he a top 5 linebacker when he won?
Niggas bring up Cowboys again. Here's what y'all do.
He was a Pro Bowler because we had good D line play, and then next year he wasn't good because he couldn't get.
Mike, why are you always bringing up like Cowboys guys?
Because
you guys stink. It is what it is. Zach Bond played very well. He's gonna keep like elevating his play.
Exactly.
Zach Bond played well. Like he's a good player. Roquan Smith, he had a very bad year last year. That's cool.
It wasn't very bad though. Like you're over.
Very bad is ridiculous. You're so quick to give up on older players. You're so quick to give up. It's just like
I didn't give up on him. I'm still giving him top 5 because he's Roquan Smith. Like he was still.
Dog, Zach Braun is literally a year younger, bro. Ain't like he's saying Zach Braun is 22, bro. Like he's a year younger, bro. But we're talking about projected for what he's doing and what he's going to do, bro.
Yeah, like he's gonna play well.
His first year. Like this is like his first year being a full-time starter and showing what he can do. He's just gonna get better from that, dog. Raekwon has probably reached his peak, but he ain't better than what Zach Braun did and what he's gonna do.
Okay, that's fine. I don't disagree that he's reached his peak. He probably.
I think at peak, Roquan is a better run stuffer. Zach Bond's a better coverage guy, but Zach Bond can also run stuff as well.
He does. Zach Braun is a more complete linebacker. I don't care what you say. He's a more complete linebacker.
He's not a better. Roquan could cover too, though. Let's not forget, bro. Like
he's cool at coverage, but Zach Bond's a better coverage linebacker.
Zach Bond is a better coverage. He's a better coverage linebacker, but Roquan could cover too at his peak.
Dude, I'm not saying he's out of the top 10. I'm not. That's a little wicked. I'm not saying that. I'm saying he off his bad year, but off of the respect of Roquan, I think he'll bounce back. I still think he can be like top 5.
All I'm saying is Zach Bond is only 1 year younger. Like Roquan reached his peak, I agree. But do I think Zach Bond's gonna reach the heights that Roquan has? Because I don't think that Roquan is slowing down. I think he had a bad year and he'll bounce back this year.
This year alone, bro, this is a all-time type of year he had. It's the reason why he was all pro first team.
Was it all time though? Like tape wise, was it all time? Because we can stat watch for linebackers.
We can run the film for Zach Braun. That nigga did everything he was supposed to do.
He was an all-time great film. All time.
Across the board, guys. Across the board, from tackles to pass deflections to picks to forced fumbles to yards allowed to like dog. He had everything, bro. He had everything. He had everything last year.
All right. I'm not disputing it anymore. I have Roquan. Early has Bond. Hefe.
Hefe said Devontae David. Bama said Zach Braun. F. Dot said Roquan, and I think Brandon said Zach Braun. So we're going Zach Braun.
Okay, Zach Braun.
And then right here is
Levante David.
Oh well. Oh, go ahead, Michael.
Bro, Levante David is better than Roquan.
Come on, Michael.
Slow down yet.
Michael, go ahead, Michael.
I'm going Roquan early.
Okay, I'm going Levante David.
Bro, y'all like nasty, dog.
It's not nasty. Levante David's been doing it.
I know, F. Dot. It sucked when a nigga you like don't make it when you want to be at, don't it?
Switched up
it
early.
sucked, don't it?
He didn't switch
up.
At least he didn't switch up like
you should have fought harder for Marlon Humphrey.
See how
bro,
early
we
switches
held
up like
at
that?
10, bro. He's not better than none of those.
Let the votes decide. I want to hear. Let the votes decide.
Hefe.
We're not Levante. Come on, two Levantes. Keep it moving.
Oh, we're cooked. We're cooked. It don't matter,
right,
bro.
yeah.
We're cooked.
We're cooked, bro. It don't matter, bro. Brandon's gonna say Levante, bro.
Bama.
What's up?
Is it
You going
Levante?
Levante,
Who's your 3?
Bam, you going Levante?
You know you don't believe that. You know
bro?
you think
Like niggas don't believe that.
I truly
Bro.
do. Levante played well, bro.
All right, so
But
it's 3-3 right now. It's
I ain't never seen
3-3
him fall
chat.
well.
that.
It's 3-3 chat. First name, Raekwon Smith or Levante David. Anybody. Marley. Anybody. Talk to me. Marley, I gave you Zach Brown number 2.
Ezzy, if you think it's crazy, please put it in chat so we don't. I can delete it off the screen, please. Someone say
That's crazy, bro. Why are we talking like Levante David ain't walking out Ray Lewis?
he's
numbers,
not
bro?
better than Roquan, dude.
Yeah, bro.
At what?
This
At
is
what? Levante
crazy.
is a great run stuffer, just as good as he is, and Levante's great in coverage. So what he's
Bro,
not
this is
better at.
crazy. This is
Levante
crazy.
Hey,
David
look, even with all that, had 6.5 sacks
I
last
be
year.
trying not to be biased, so I don't be sounding crazy. But this is what make me be biased, bro.
Levante?
Like,
No.
All
Hefe,
right, it's Roquan,
Hefe,
baby. Sorry, Hefe.
No, don't apologize. Me, apologize to yourself, bro. The man's real, bro.
Thank you.
Levante been balling, bro. Levante been balling.
his entire career. His entire career.
Wait,
I never seen him fall off.
Hefe, this one's for you. He's getting Roquan. He wants Roquan.
Hey, that's fine. He can have who he want.
Levante
All right,
still
my
tough.
bad.
dog.
We know the truth. We know the truth. Don't worry about it.
Sorry,
Levante
Hefe.
gonna be next. I know that.
All right, number
Mike.
4. At number 4, I'm going Levante David.
Yeah, I'm going Levante too.
Yep, we all going Levante, I think. That's
All right, cool. At number 5, give me Bobby Wagner.
Bobby, yeah.
Nope. No, I'm kidding. I agree.
That Browns linebacker, I like him. What's his name?
Bobby Wagner is. I'm not taking him out the top 5 till he actually plays bad. That's just how I feel.
Levante David didn't play bad either.
I don't
his
care
entire
how-
career. His entire career. But okay.
That's what I mean. No, that's exactly what I mean.
Okay, but all right.
No, that's what I mean. I'm saying like I can't no matter how old he is, I'm not taking him out the top 5 until he plays
Yeah,
bad.
y'all niggas got some ageism up in here. That's all it is.
Bobby Wagner should be 3. Marley?
How is it ageism when I'm saying it doesn't matter?
Yeah.
All right, number 6.
That's a great deal.
You can go. I can go. Luvu. I like Frankie Luvu here. I like the boy that played for New England too, Robert Spillane. He was pretty good last year.
DeMario Davis?
Huh?
Still fucking with DeMario Davis?
DeMario wasn't as good as he normally is, but I can mess with DeMario Davis.
Just cause he's DeMario, not saying.
Nick Bolton was as bad as we're trying to make him saying either. Nick Bolton was pretty good last year.
He's top 7 to 10 probably. Maybe
I'll go DeMar Davis next, then Nick Bolton after that.
Yeah, Nick Bolton was solid too.
Yeah, I'm struggling to find someone.
Oh,
else
Matt
better.
Milano. Matt Milano. I ain't gonna lie.
Dude, he hasn't played in like 2 years, bro. Like honestly.
Yeah.
I
I
can't
ain't gonna lie.
say
He's never healthy.
We know
bro.
Matt Milano's ability, but he just.
What about
Mario's just
what about Rodriguez from the Lions?
From Detroit? Yeah, he
Yeah.
nice too.
He gotta make the list.
For his little stunt, yeah.
Anzalone's back end.
Rodriguez nice too.
Anzalone's back end.
Bro, I like that linebacker from the Browns, bro. I know he got injured, but he nice, bro. I think
he played outside linebacker too.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about the nigga with that African name? Yeah.
Slim nice. He really nice.
Yeah, he is nice.
All right,
Shouts out to the motherland.
Okay, I'm going DeMario early. I think said DeMario Hefe.
I'm following DeMario too.
Yeah, I like DeMario right here.
So
Yeah, I ain't mad at DeMario.
I ain't gonna hold you. If y'all going off stats, DeMario should definitely be over Bobby.
Yeah, but we're not. Well, actually,
How's Bobby on this list?
Don't start because they're interchangeable. It's literally one slot.
No, we are.
Let it go. Let the one slot go.
Just let it slide. They interchangeable. We can
Yeah, let the one slot go, bro. It's not like he's first and he's like 17th or something. All right, can we go with Ilu, whatever the Browns linebacker is?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, Google his name because I'm sure you don't know it.
I got
Ain't no way.
it.
Oh, you do?
Owusu.
Oh,
Owusu,
I think it's Owusu.
Jeremiah Owusu.
Well, you showed me, didn't you?
I'm putting his
Kango Wusu.
Owusu. I couldn't tell. I forgot if it was Owusu and I spelled last name.
All right, who's eighth?
I've done Browns
Frankie
franchise.
Lulu?
I know him.
Lulu from the Commanders.
Yeah, Lubu.
All right. I'm fine with that
Or
too.
Nick Bowden, whoever y'all, Nick Bowden.
No.
Wait.
Season in Bolton for real.
Yeah, Nick Bolton.
And
No way is he better than Nick Bolton. No way. Is he better? No, Nick Bolton.
Bro, I don't know about that, bro.
No way.
I don't know, bro. Frankie Lou
Frankie was phenomenal last year, dog.
Nick Bolton was also good.
Big part in that defense, bro.
We still messing with Greenlaw?
Man, it's just been a long time since I can see
Hell no,
bro.
Hell no.
No, that's
Mosley?
not a hell no.
Mosley?
Stop. He's not washed. You guys, he's not washed. I'm not
saying he was. It's just been a long time.
No, not you,
since I've seen
Hefe.
him.
I was talking about early. Early said it like he was washed.
He's not on this top 10 list, brother.
He's close.
Oh, we forget Quincy.
He's top 10 to 15.
Yeah,
Quincy
Quincy Williams
Williams
is cold, bro. Quincy Williams is light.
Hey, bro, what we not gonna do is we not about to just not put Zaire Franklin on the list, bro. Like I'm gonna get here.
Yeah, we are about to do that. He ain't
No,
better
we
than
not,
Nick
bro.
Bolton. He ain't better than Owusu. He ain't better than DeMar Davis. He ain't better than Bobby. None of that.
Bro, he
I'll
puts
take
up
Mosley
weight.
over him. I'll take CJ Mosley over him.
No,
Hey,
y'all
I ain't
be
gonna lie, I'm
dead
taking
serious.
CJ Mosley over him too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Bro,
I'm dead serious. I would take
CJ
CJ
Mosley
Mosley
was
easy.
that dog, bro.
Yeah. In fact, he should
Bro.
be 9. To be honest with you.
Hey, hold on.
Can we?
where's
Hey,
CJ Mosley
can
at
we
right
watch?
now?
Can we
CJ
watch
Mosley.
film on Zaire Franklin, please?
We are.
Bro,
Don't even worry about it. I'll put.
my
Oh
man
no. Next week we're gonna watch
bro.
all
CJ
Zaire
Mosley
Franklin
really
film
should be
and
top
watch all
five.
the missed
Bro.
tackles and those missed gaps that he
Edric
had.
Cooper,
We're gonna do
bro.
that. Oh, you
Bro,
fucked
Edric
up now.
Cooper gotta
You
be
done
on this
fucked up
list,
now.
bro.
Yeah, please.
Edric Cooper
You
gotta be on
fucked
this
up
list
now,
from
buddy.
Green Bay. He a dog, bro.
All right. 9. I'm
Mosley?
9. I'm going Moses too.
No, I'm going Frankie fucking Lou Boy now. What are we doing?
I'm going CJ too. I ain't gonna lie. That's my dog.
Hefe.
Louisville can be next. I'm cool with that. Whatever. It's interchangeable. I'm not gonna get mad about one slot.
I'll go Louisville right here, bro. I like Louisville, bro.
B. You have to choose. We have to choose.
Mosley. I'm going Mosley.
Okay. F dot.
I'm gonna go Mosley too.
Bama.
Let me see. Hold on.
Hey,
what?
bro,
Here.
but we definitely Edric Cooper should be up here, bro.
Well, it gotta be fucking CJ Mosley. CJ Mosley should be way higher. CJ Mosley should be where Bobby Wagner is. I don't even know how Bobby Wagner top 5 still.
Because Bobby Wagner held that defense down. Him and Frankie Lou held that defense down. He's like,
Bro, okay.
by
Bama,
themselves.
so Bobby Wagner shows that he's washed. I'm not taking him off the top.
I miss CJ Mosley, man. He was
I
good.
just can't do it,
Good
dude. I'm
for us.
sorry. But
Great
yeah,
for us.
CJ Mosley should be on here.
Yeah, he should be a lot higher than what he is.
I think he should be over Bolton, actually, and in Koromora, too.
Who led the league in tackles? Wasn't it CJ Mosley?
Tomorrow, I feel like it's still better.
Might have been. And CJ good in coverage too.
Yeah, he's pretty good in coverage.
10.
You gonna Lulu here?
Yeah, Lugu good right here. I'm
Milano or Lugu?
Dude, we're not putting Milano on this list. There's no, he's not touching this list. Dude.
I mean, I think Milano, like if he's healthy, Milano.
I don't know how you can be an all pro but not make the fucking top 10 list, bro. Y'all weird, bro. Y'all fucking weird. Zaire Frank's a fucking all pro.
Because we watch tape, buddy.
Y'all niggas are weird, bro.
Monroe was all pro. We didn't put him top 10, did we?
Hey, shit. That Zaire Franklin led the league in tackles. That's who led the league in tackles.
Bro, Brandon keep telling you ain't shit. Bama, can I read you this nigga's stats, Bama?
We're stat watching again. Go ahead.
Linebackers
earlier. I started by access earlier.
Stats for linebackers?
What?
Like, I get it. Stats still matter, but linebackers is one of those positions where it's hard to judge off of stats.
Oh, hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Bama, can I read you this nigga numbers last year, Bama Zaire Franklin? Can I read you this nigga numbers last year?
Yeah, talk to me.
Bama, 93 in tackles, number 1. 80 in assists, that means 180 tackles total, number 1. 5.5 sacks, 6 pass deflections, 3 picks, 6 forced fumbles, bro.
Now, read off how many missed tackles he had, Mr. Statman.
Bro,
with that many tackles, though, you're going to miss tackles, bro.
That's what I'm saying,
no, he
bro.
missed some horrible
okay,
tackles,
bro.
though. He made
It's
some
okay,
horrible
bro.
angles. He missed a lot of A-gaps where he
missed a lot of A-gaps, Bama, but he led the league in fucking tackles, though, bro. What is?
Yeah,
bro,
you ain't going to miss that many A-gaps in the league.
There's context to it. What they had one of the worst offenses.
But Brandon,
Brandon, see it all the time.
But Brandon, you said context. Use the context, bro. How many?
He's
like,
on the
it's
field
no
a
way.
lot.
It's no way he's.
There's no way they gives you 5. There's no way they gives you 180 tackles and 5.5 sacks and 3 picks and 5 forced fumbles. What the fuck?
That's not the responsibility of a linebacker. That's just a plus.
He's a middle linebacker.
That's just
he has
a plus.
to play coverage, bro. He has to. That's just how it is.
So what does that do him for his forced fumbles, though, Brandon?
That's not your primary responsibility as a linebacker. Your primary responsibility as a
So why is
linebacker
Fred Warner, Zach Bond, Roquan Smith, Levante David, Bobby Wagner, Demario
because
Davis
they
all
still
better
get
in coverage?
tackles. They still get tackles. Their primary duty is to spill the
Dude, I'm
lane,
not giving
bro.
this
It's
nigga on
football.
Mind
notice.
you, each
He's a
It's
terrible.
not Madden,
He's
bro.
terrible
It's
in.
not Madden.
I
They
know it's not Madden
passing
because I
ball
watched the
whole
film.
game.
He's terrible on film. We can look this up.
They
We gonna do that.
I'm
We gonna
saying,
see how
bro,
abysmal he
having
was.
100,
last year, B.
but
They also
but
had
having
no pieces around
180
him.
tackles, bro, is just only so
You
bad.
guys keep giving me stats, bro. You guys keep giving me stats.
But he was also an all-pro, Brandon.
I don't give a
He was an
damn what he is.
all-pro, Brandon.
I don't give a damn.
So it ain't like
It
they
was
was you was
free.
getting tackles.
You give
They
it to Fred
voted
Warner, you
him
give it to
a
Zach Bond, you give it to
all-pro.
Levante David, you give it to Owusu, you give it to Bolton. Somebody else should be the
Oh,
all-pro.
guys, when and what universe can a linebacker be a all-pro? There's only 4 spots at linebacker, dog. 4 or 5 spots at linebacker, dog. He could be an all-pro, but he don't make the top 10 list. Y'all like a Wuzu over him? Y'all like the Mario Davis over him?
Jerome
Get
Bland
the
was all
fuck
pro, and he
outta
didn't.
here,
Jerome
Y'all
Bland was
honestly
all pro, and
think
he wasn't
that
top 10.
Zaire Franklin has ever been better than Owusu?
Like
Ever.
I just said, Amon Ra. There's like 5.
I
6
just told you a
touchdowns
nigga had
Amon Ra.
180 tackles, 5.5 sacks.
I don't care
6
about how many
forced fumbles,
stats he has, bro.
6 pass deflections, dog. What are we talking
All right,
about,
all right,
bro?
we're going nowhere, guys. We're going nowhere. We need to
Y'all
move
being
on.
weird, dog.
All right, final counts.
By this metric, Jaden Daniels shouldn't even be in nobody top 10. Shouldn't be in your top 10 then, B, huh?
What are you talking
By
about?
this metric you using right now, Jaden Daniels shouldn't be in your top 10.
By watching film, yes, he should be in the top 10.
By watching film. Got you. So you mean to tell me your eyes are greater than all the NFL execs that said, yeah, you're an all-pro?
No, I don't care if he's an all-pro.
You should care if you're an all-pro. That's everything in football. This is not basketball.
But
where it's
Bama,
like an
I can
all-star
see
game.
Bama.
You
I
don't
can see
deserve
it.
to be
Like,
all-pro.
I would
I
see
can
if it
see
was
Bama.
like
a lot of
Bama.
tackles,
I can
and
see.
you have the one of the worst run defenses in the
Bama,
league
I can see.
because you missing tackles. You want the
Bama.
worst pass coverage in the league because of him specifically. He's
Bama.
terrible.
Because they have
He's
Not
terrible
because
on
of
pass
D-line.
coverage.
Bama, I can see if all he had was tackles.
So
The
DeForest
nigga
Buckner
gives
ain't
you-
shit.
He
Leon
literally
Tulatu
gives
ain't
you
shit.
everything
They were like a
across the
top 5
board.
defensive
gives
line in
you
the league,
picks.
bro. What are you talking about?
That was it.
He gives you
They're not
picks.
top 5.
He
top
gives
6,
you
that's all
pass deflections. He gives you sacks. He gives you everything, bro. Forced fumbles. Like I can say the nigga was just he got 100. He got 200.
Bring up those 3 picks. Bring up those 3 picks that he had. They all came to him. Like legit. Like
All
playing
right,
catch
I'm
with your
going
son.
Luvu. Early's going. What's his name? Hefe.
Nigga, did you just argue with me and then pick Lugu?
No,
Really?
I didn't argue with you.
Are you
No, I
serious?
was not arguing against you. No.
I feel like you did. But go ahead.
No, I mean
Go ahead.
maybe
That's
at the
okay.
end
I'm
there,
gonna
but
go
I was
Go ahead.
I
Franklin,
wasn't
bro. I'm gonna go
disagreeing with
Franklin
you in
here,
total.
bro. I fuck with the stats. Them numbers sound solid.
Mo, you betrayed me, bro. We
D.
were here. We were here until you betrayed me just now.
You betrayed me. You got my fucking name wrong, bro.
I mean, sorry, Mo. You betrayed me. I was looking at Mike. I'm sorry, but Mo, you
fucked it up
betrayed me.
again.
Just
You
there.
said Mo twice. Damn. Said Mo twice.
Yeah, Mo twice. That's heavy.
Damn.
Damn, I'm thinking about your brother. I don't know why I'm thinking of your. Where the hell did Bama go?
Anyway,
Bama has left the chat.
Yeah, y'all nasty, man.
all right. So that's Zaire. B is obviously not going for Zaire. He's going for Luvu. F dot.
Mind y'all. Wait a minute, because I'm not done. You niggas gotta hear this.
Early. I
No,
wanna talk about
stop.
the quarterback shit. I don't want to do this.
Mind
with you. I wanna
y'all.
talk about the
Mind
quarterbacks
y'all.
at the end,
Okay.
bro.
But can I finish? Thank you. Mind y'all, the nigga had 11 tackles for loss. Mind y'all, the year before, the last 2 or 3 years, this nigga gives you 175 tackles every year.
That's because he's horrible at pass
179 last year, 177 in 2022. What are we talking about, guys?
His brain gonna be a Cardinal Jello by the time he done playing, bro.
But Hefe, with these numbers, Hefe,
Bro, that's insane, bro. That's insane, bro.
A Cardinal Jello. That's funny.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that was a good joke. Go ahead, though. F dot. Who you picking?
Hefe, this is good. I don't know what nigga
Go
talking
ahead.
about.
Them numbers sound good, but I'm going Luvu, bro.
Thank you. God damn.
All right. That rounds out the top 10. Got another one done. All right, edge rushers. Number 1. Are we going
Miles.
All right, let's not play
Easily
around. Go ahead.
Miles.
Let's make this quick. Let's not play around.
I don't know why I thought
Miles,
Miles was inside
Aiden.
for 1 second. Wait,
Miles and Aiden should be 1 and 2.
that sounded.
Nah, I can't put Aiden in.
Oh, why?
I'm going TJ.
No, Hutch.
I'm going
had
TJ.
six-
I'm going TJ.
going
Hutch had
TJ
6
too,
sacks in like
I'm
in
going
like
TJ.
3 games, bro.
Is he number
on
2
TJ.
actually? Wait, let me
No,
not.
he's not.
I'm
He's
going TJ.
not.
I'm going
Or
TJ.
TJ or Max. It's either TJ or Max. I ain't gonna lie. It's either one of those two.
Those
Or it would be for real because he was a game changer when he was on the field. Michael Parsons could be there too.
Yeah, Micah Parsons better than TJ.
Hey, Mike, you're taking too long to put Miles Garrett number 1. What are we doing?
I forgot the name. I don't know why I'm forgetting so many names.
So don't piss me off. We're not even gonna argue Miles Garrett.
Can we zoom this out a little bit though? Thank you.
So what we going, Max and TJ and Max?
I'm going T. We got to vote on TJ and Max.
We're a little too high on a guy that took off for 5 games. Go ahead though.
Anyway, who you got, Michael?
He did.
That's facts. He did. Niggas don't like to hear.
That was my whole argument. That was
like niggas don't like to hear the truth. Like Matt Crosby, a hard worker, a relentless motor. Like I'm giving Matt Crosby or even
I ain't gonna lie though, man. TJ in them clutch moments, bro. Them fumbles.
What clutch moments? Because he took off 5 games. What clutch moments?
Clutch moments against
F.
Philly?
Dot. It's okay. F. Dot. It's okay. It's okay.
Clutch moments against Philly?
Just pick your guy, F. Dot. Do not let Brandon sway you any other way. Michael, who do you have?
Yeah. I just needed to get a full. Yeah, no, I'm going Micah, dude. I'm sorry. Micah's taking a leap next year.
Miles, I'm cool with, but I'm not putting TJ.
All right, cool. I'm going. You know what? I'm going TJ Watt. I'm not gonna start on my guy. Who you got, Hefe?
Go ahead and give me Michael. Michael was going crazy at the end of last year, bro.
Yeah.
Well, who you got, F. Dot?
I do like Michael, but I'm sticking with TJ though.
And then Brandon, who do you have?
I'm going Michael.
Cool, Michael right there.
That's fine, honestly.
I'm still standing on TJ Watt. Who you got?
Yeah, I'm cool with TJ Watt right here. I'm TJ Watt right here too.
TJ's cool.
TJ.
All right, cool. Now I'm going Max right here.
Yeah.
Sure. Max.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Actually, I don't care because I wouldn't even have gotten votes.
And now I'm going Trey Henderson, whatever.
I feel like we're kind of taxing Hutch because he got hurt.
Yeah, no, I'm going Aiden. I'm going Aiden.
Hutch should not be 5th, bro. Like that's a little.
So why? Whoa! So what the fuck is wrong with Trey?
Nothing wrong with Trey, bro. Hutch is just we talking about potential.
He ain't Hutch though. You're
right. I'm going off potential too. But that leg injury is nasty.
No, but it's also skill set.
I go Aiden.
Yeah, and also he played before he got injured. He was playing better, and since he's young, I don't really care about his injury.
Oh,
had Hutch been healthy, he'd probably been number 2.
But
yeah,
I love Aiden, but I don't think
had Hutch been healthy, he'd have been number 1.
But dude, people weren't trying to put Micah top
does not
3.
like Miles Garrett. I don't understand.
Like I feel like Aiden still got to prove a
all that dominance, and they don't win for shit. Boy, I tell you, get his ass out of there. You know what's funny? I would like him so much if he changed uniforms. If that nigga was like a Ravens uniform, he'd be my favorite player.
You're a strange guy, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're a strange guy.
Who do you hate?
Something about that Doodoo Brown that just don't do it for me.
You're a strange guy, my boy. I don't understand.
You just like TJ Watt, and you're mad that he's better. You just can't get over it.
He's better than TJ Watt, but he ain't better than TJ Watt all time.
Here you go.
All right.
All
right.
Not yet.
I'm good with Hendrickson here. I'm good with Hendrickson, right? I would take Hendrickson.
Get that head out your heart, nigga. Get that head out your heart.
I'm Hendrickson early.
I'm Hendrickson.
I'm with Trey right here.
All right, that's it.
Yeah.
Mr. Hendrickson. All right, next one.
So I might go Van Ginkel. I gotta think about it though.
Danielle Hunter, bro.
He's not better than
Danielle. Give me Danielle.
He's not better than Danielle. He's not.
Wait.
So early.
I don't think Danielle better than Will Anderson.
So is Van Ginkel better than Brian Burns?
Wild.
I do like Will Anderson.
I like Brian Burns right here. I do like Brian Burns right here, bro.
Over Danielle Hunter? Over Danielle Hunter? Put it to a vote because we're getting crazy now.
Yeah, we're getting crazy.
I'm going Danielle Hunter.
Niggas naming Jalen Carter and shit.
Brian Burns not better than Danielle Hunter.
We can go D tackles, but I didn't put it up there. I'm going Danielle early. Trying to put Van Ginkel at like.
I like Van Ginkel a lot too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You crazy, bro.
He's not over.
If I'm going for upside, then I gotta go with Will Anderson.
I'm fine with that though. I like Will.
He's out of his cotton picking mind if he get picking that over Danielle Hunter.
I'm still going Daniil though. For
Stop.
sure.
Mike, why did you laugh so hard at that? Why did you laugh
dude.
so hard?
I didn't laugh.
Why did you?
I just
I'm
said,
kidding.
"Oh,
I'm kidding.
stop."
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Cancel him.
Don't do this
I'm
shit.
kidding. I'm just.
I want y'all to know that. I want y'all to know that Daniil Hunter played 3 more games than that because Anderson only played 14 games last year.
Second in
The nigga
sacks.
had a half a sack more than him, bro. Like, stop it, bro. Just stop. Please stop.
Why are we bringing up stats so
Daniil
much?
Hunter getting
I don't
doubles
understand.
is
All right.
Crazy. The double team on Daniil Hunter is crazy. He opening the field up for Will Anderson for sure.
All right, so
Yeah,
early,
check
you have to
that out.
choose. You have to choose.
I'm going Anderson.
Oh, Hefe.
I like Brian Burns, bro.
All right.
Nah, you got Brian Burns way too high.
Yeah, bro, way too high.
Bro, look at this situation, and it just got better, bro. I think y'all sleeping.
I don't like Brian Burns. I ain't gonna lie. We talking about upside. I don't like Brian Burns over my boy that played for the Rams that was killing last year in the playoffs. What's my dog name?
Jared Verse.
Man.
Yeah, I forgot, bro. Yeah,
Brian Burns not even better than Will Anderson though. Like he not.
Wait, Hefe, I think
okay.
your mic's going in and out.
Will Anderson got better upside than Brian Burns.
He damn sure do.
I don't think about it. I don't know about all that.
It's not going in and out. It's just kind of staticky, not in and out. But B.
What did I say? Oh, Daniil Hunter.
F. Dot is also Daniil.
Yeah,
So that's
Daniil
Daniil.
Hunter, yeah.
Then I'll go Will.
I got Will.
I'll go Will too next.
Oh. And then right after that, got to be Van Keegan.
Nope.
Is he better than Nick Bosa?
He's not better than Brian Burns, Nick Bosa. He's not.
Don't you ever name Nick Bosa?
I'm so
that
done.
Boy is so
Boy, I'm so done on Make America Great, Nick Bosa. Get out of here, bro.
Bro, Josh,
he ain't do nothing. He did next to nothing last year. And the year before that, he was mid.
Early, be 100% honest with me. Don't lie. Is Josh Allen worse than Van Ginkel?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Josh Allen, nice.
Nah, Josh Allen.
Josh don't produce though. He don't.
I forgot all about him. No.
Who's on the other side of Josh, bro? Trey Walker.
That's not even true. Josh Allen has similar seasons to Van Ginkel. He just didn't have.
Trey Walker is the quietest #1 pick of all time. I'm just gonna make that statement right now.
He is, bro.
He is the quiet. You were like Trey Walker was a #1 pick.
Actually, Trey Walker is close to this. Trey Walker could be top 10 though. There's an argument.
No, bro.
You're insane. You're insane.
Nah,
dude, he was nice.
I like his game too, bro. But it just
he was decent last year, but nah.
Bro, why can't he take the next step, man? Come on.
Van Ginkel is top 10 though. He's top 10.
Josh Allen is better than Van Ginkel. Hines Allen. I'm sorry, Josh.
That's
Hines
cool.
Allen.
You can put Josh Hines on, but Van Ginkel number 10.
That's cool. I'm cool with that.
I go
Josh
Brian
Hines
Burns.
Allen. Josh Hines Allen is better than Brian Burns.
Yeah, for sure.
Josh Hines Allen.
10 Brian Burns.
Hines Allen, buddy. You gotta put the Hines Allen.
No.
Because we're gonna think he's fucking Josh Allen. All right.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want people to think that.
No, he literally changed his name because of that.
Bro, it's imprinted rage base. And then what's his name? I mean, I'm taking Brian Burns here over Van Ginkel.
Hey, y'all want to know? Fun fact: y'all know Josh Allen's wife is the white girl from.
Dude, we all know that.
Yeah. Also, people are immature, man. People need to just grow up with that shit.
The whole Michael B. Jordan thing. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, stop it, man.
Haley, stop.
Why are we trying to roast people for their girlfriends for no reason, man? Like let them enjoy it.
Well, you know, Haley Steinford actually half black. She's half black.
She's 1/8 black. She's not half black.
Yeah, you're right. Her grandfather black.
I didn't see that one, but good for her.
She got some percentage of black.
God bless.
Her grandfather's black.
Yeah, that's true.
God bless for that. All right.
So Josh Allen down with the swirl. You know they say if you're any percent black, y'all black. Josh Allen down with the swirl.
We're not doing safety.
Oh, I mean we can.
Let's do safety down here with safety. Yeah, come on now, don't be nasty.
Safety.
I know who the #1 safety is right now. Yes,
Kyle Hamilton.
Let's not play games.
Yeah, definitely Kyle Hamilton.
Wait.
I hate to be nasty.
When it just me
I hate
and
to be
you?
nasty.
When it just me and you?
Hey, Brandon.
When it just me and you though?
Yeah.
Oh, niggas
I
singing
wanna
a different
hear
tune now, aren't
someone's
we?
right now.
Niggas
I
singing
wanna
a
hear
different
someone say
tune.
it. Wait, guys, I want to hear someone say it. That certain someone needs to say that he's number one.
Yeah, I said
I
that.
went-
He's number one.
No, not you.
Hey,
Not you. Not
Hefe.
you.
What's
Mr.
your
Mike.
Say his name. You say his name.
Mike, say it. Say his name, Mike.
Come on, let's hear it, Mike. We're all waiting.
Who? Say who what?
Who's the number one safety in the league,
Who's the
Mike?
number one safety? Who's the number
Man,
one
my
safety?
safety was hurt last year, bro.
Oh, I don't hear it.
Nah.
My safety was hurt last year. Hey,
It
I
kills
tell you
him.
what,
It
I
kills
tell you
him.
what. I tell you what. I bet my safety made top 5.
No, he definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Would you bet he's better than Kyle?
But he won't make. Hey, look. But he won't
Yeah.
make top 2 because Xavier McKinney is number 2.
Yeah, facts. I ain't gonna. I'm going to
early
and I'm
spin.
going. And I'm going Brian Branch over him too. I'm gonna keep it up.
Oh,
Hey, look.
And I'm going Taylor Rapp. Hey, look. I'm going Taylor Rapp at number 4.
no.
Oh, okay.
All right, Chad.
Hey,
All
but
right,
look,
now
but look. He playing this shit,
Oh,
guys.
Taylor Rapp was
He
too nice
playing
over
last
this
year.
Xavier
shit,
McKinney
guys.
and all them, bro. Over
Let's
Jesse
keep that
Bates,
in
you got your
mind,
man.
bruh.
Yeah, over
Yeah,
Jesse
no,
Bates and them.
Oh
you
no,
got
my
your man.
bad. I'm
You
not
got your man.
Jesse Bates number 4.
Nah, you
Jesse Bates
got your
number 4.
man. You got your
Jesse
man.
Bates number 4. You're right. My bad. Jesse Bates number 4.
And y'all forgetting about
He was the
Minka.
only thing you count on that defense last year. You're right. Jesse
I'm
Bates
forgetting
number
about
4.
Minka
Bates
too.
over
Minka.
Antoine Winfield, bro.
Nah.
Jesse Bates was better as well last year. I'm sorry. Yes, and going to this year. It's only because he coming off an injury, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm starting to worry about his size.
Okay, early. We're getting ahead of ourselves. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's. Am I good?
Hamilton should be number 1. You behind yourself, Michael Hamilton.
No. I want Halfpay to say it.
He ain't got Mike. You're being nasty, Mike. Don't piss. Do not piss Hefe off. You're being nasty, Mike. Come on, Mike. Majority vote, Mike.
All right. I'm done.
I wanted to say it. That was such a white boy thing. That somehow that was racist.
It's not.
Say it, nigga. It felt racist. It just did.
Earlier, bro.
What's your name? What is your name?
Say it, nigga. Your name is Toby.
This racism is killing me on the
It's
inside.
the way Mike stood on it. I want him to say it. Like, no, Mike, no. You can't make him say it.
What's your name, boy? Oh, you piece of shit, Mike. You piece of shit.
All right.
I won't stop till that high yellow nigga says it. Say it, boy.
That's all right. Hey, we're gonna be coming back. Hey, we're gonna be coming back to episode 60.
Listen, Hefe. I pray to God, Hefe. I pray to God, and this is my dream, that not only that he come back better than ever, but Shador's on the other side of him making plays, looking like at least Ryan Clark.
Oh yeah. All this, bro. Shiloh been cooking,
Shiloh?
bro.
Yo, Shiloh? Oh, yo, y'all ain't watched training camp. They love that nigga in training camp, dog.
Oh man, y'all missing it.
Nobody watches training camp.
He is wearing, dog. He is literally, dog. He is
got
impressing
limited footage
everybody
here.
in training camp.
Nah, I heard good things too.
Next.
I heard good things.
They didn't know how fast. They didn't know he was. They didn't know he was a 4.4 guy. He's 4.48. They didn't know he was that fast.
He gotta show me.
Yeah, he gotta show me though because he was horrible in freaking college.
He was bad in college. Like, I'm sorry. I
it's pretty bad.
I can't expect good things.
You gonna have to show me,
bad
big dog. You got to show us.
Yeah, we'll see.
We will
All
see.
right, so
He had a great combine and a great Pro Bowl. Senior game.
number 2.
Yeah, McKinney all day, every day. McKinney is so
He
good.
had great play though.
Yeah.
All right.
McKinney was lights all last year.
I agree.
Y'all done messed around and let Kyle Hamilton get what's your boy's name?
Starks, man.
Oh my God, that's about to be
Starks,
nasty.
bro. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand.
Thought number 3.
Y'all don't understand. Don't even worry about
I
it.
wanted us to get Malachi Starks, bro.
Malachi Starks is an absolute dog.
Yeah, dog.
Like coverage, he got it all.
I wanted the Cowboys to get Malachi Starks too, but
Oh man.
Y'all let Malachi go next to the best safety in the league is nasty.
yeah,
He
we're
gonna
stuck
learn
with
so
we're
much,
stuck
man.
with freaking.
There's not gonna be no
Booker
fly
and-
zone over there.
He
Dude,
gonna
our
learn
safeties
so
are going to
much.
be so bad in Dallas. I'm telling you, it's going to be horrible this year. Just watch. Anyway,
Niggas gonna
number
be fucking
3.
with the Ravens more than Edgar Allan Poe. That's insane.
Hilarious.
Edgar on the pole.
Shit.
Nevermore. Every time when you throwing the Ravens, nevermore.
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 F dot number 3.
Jesus Christ.
I got Brian Branch.
All right.
That's cool.
All right.
I ain't gonna lie. I like Brian Branch.
Hold up, but
But
didn't
dog,
Brian Branch get hurt last year?
Jesse Bates.
Him and
Jesse
Antoine,
Bates is a game changer and was the
yeah.
only thing you could depend on. He was the exact reason why y'all beat the Browns because Bucky Irvin fumbled the fucking ball with his bitch ass. He was the only reason they beat the Bucks last year,
All
dog.
right,
That
all
nigga
right.
Jesse Bates.
Let's not harp on the Bucks too much.
All
Mike
right,
ain't gonna like
but,
that.
but Jesse
Mike ain't gonna like
Bates.
that.
Jesse Bates is number 3. I'm sorry.
That's
You
cool.
better watch your mouth.
I like Jesse Bates. That's cool.
All right, so we have 2 what's his names and then Bates.
No. Wasn't like Bates too. I've not said Bates too.
No,
So
I definitely said Brian Branch, but I do like Bates.
Well, who you got, Mike?
all right, well then I mean I have Branch too, so all right, 4. That's not
Shit, we going Brian. I'm going Antoine Winfield.
or Hefe. Actually, Hefe, you and no, I thought you start. You start. My bad. I thought Hefe.
I was gonna put Antoine here. Him and Jesse
Antoine.
Bates is really like up 1 and 2 for me right now. They don't really matter. Him or Jesse.
Jesse Bates.
All right, Hefe,
Yeah, I'm going Antoine right here.
early,
Jesse Bates.
and I'm going. What's his name? Not Jesse Bates. Who did you say? I thought. Why am I keep forgetting names?
He already said Brian Branch. He said Jesse Bates for this one.
Antoine.
Yeah. But, oh, Jesse Bates. Oh my god, dude, I'm lost. All right, Jesse Bates. I agree. We're cool with that.
And now 5 is definitely Antoine Winfield.
Yeah, 5 is Antoine for sure.
I'm in agreement with that as well. 6. This is where things get tricky.
Winfield, bro. WIN.
I'm putting Minka.
What I put?
Antoine Field.
Oh, whoa. All right.
You put Minka here?
Yeah, I'm putting
Yeah,
Minka.
hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, Minka.
I ain't gonna lie. Derwin James is coming. Derwin James will be right here somewhere.
I forgot about Darren. That's true.
I don't know. After
He
a
had an
certain
up and down
amount, there's
seasons,
not
bro.
that
He getting
many.
hurt too. But last year he played through it too.
And another nigga who also was second in tackles, who ain't missed a step, Buda Baker around here too.
Yeah, Buda
He's
Baker.
not better than Derwin James though. Like he just.
No, he's not. But he's still top 10 though.
Yeah, of course.
Me too.
Of course, they're just really not like after the top 10. I feel like there's a steep drop off of safeties.
Hufanga is I know Hufanga had injury, but
No. I can't. He'll be.
I just care more about range and coverage. I feel like to put.
Do we still give guys like Julian Love? Any Julian Love?
No.
Julian Love. I like Julian Love though. Seahawks, the safety from Seahawks. I like him.
Yeah, Julian Love.
He cool. Oh, you know what? I like the other safety from the Packers, Evan Williams. I think he's
I like Javon Holland too, still, but Derwin James and Buda probably the next up on this list.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Derwin James next.
No, yeah, I'm going Buda here, but Derwin James, yeah, and then I'm going Buda.
Yeah,
because Buda ain't lost a step. They just ain't that good.
Oh, CJ too. CJ Gardner. Be on there.
Oh yeah, CJ top 10. But I like Buda first.
No, he's not.
I don't
Dude,
know,
CJ
bro.
Gardner's not top 10.
CJ be getting spanked off the deep route.
He's a cone, bro. CJ's a cone. I'm not like, dude, you can't be a linebacker at strong safety and be top 10 at safety. No,
Yeah.
You can't.
I don't disagree with that.
Like, and I don't care about his off the field stuff.
Oh, Kirby Joseph. Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh my god, I forgot about Kirby.
Yeah, Kirby, that's a good
one.
one.
No, but he's not better than anyone else. Honestly, I don't think he's better than anyone else that we named. Like, look, range matters to me, but that doesn't. Like Kirby Joseph wasn't like his range wasn't like Earl Thomas. Wasn't how he was getting picks. He was getting picks like what's his name?
I ain't gonna lie too. What's the boy name from New England?
Like DeRon Bland. He was just jumping routes.
What's the boy name from New England?
Jabril. I was gonna name him too.
Oh yeah.
Jabril's there. But
No, not Jabril. The other one. Not Jabril. The other one.
I don't know the other one.
Cal Duggar, nigga.
Duggar's fine.
Duggar is
compared to like what's his name? Kirby Joseph.
Y'all low-key got Marcus Williams too. I don't know what y'all gonna do with old boy.
Marcus Williams is
Marcus Williams? Hell no.
I'm saying y'all have him, but I'm saying I don't know what y'all gonna do. That's all I'm saying.
He's gonna be benched. He's sitting his ass on the bench.
I hate Marcus Williams, bro. Fuck Marcus Williams. Fuck him.
All right. Number 8. So you want Buddha?
Buddha Baker. The fuck are we doing here?
Yeah, Buddha. Put Buddha at 8.
All right. 9.
I ain't gonna lie, Javon Collins should be up here too. I like Javon. I think Javon's still top 10. He
Javon
got
who?
good range. Javon Holland.
Oh no, I think he had a down year. I'm gonna go Kirby here.
He did have a down year. He did have a down year, but he still should be.
But I'm looking at Kirby in that team. I just think they go up from here.
No,
Yeah,
I like Kirby. I like Kirby.
Honestly, I would consider Kirby over Buddha too.
And then my number 10 slot, because he's still a dog. I'm going Harrison Smith.
Oh, we messing with Justin Reed from the Chiefs?
No. Both of those safeties aren't good anymore. I saw them in the playoffs. I wasn't impressed. Was not impressed.
But I'm definitely going Harrison Smith. That's why
Harrison Smith? Oh,
I'm not. That's
I don't know why.
He had a good year.
Yeah, he had a good year. What you remember that defense was? Oh my God, did we forget what that defense was last year?
Good, but he's not like.
What does he not do? He don't get cooked. Like he's still elite. Not to mention, man, that's a white boy. That white boy been cooking for a long time, man.
He's been cooking for a long time.
Bro, that nigga is 36, bro.
Damn.
Who are we talking about in place of Kirby?
Last year, 97 tackles, 2 sacks, 5 picks. He's still good, bro. Like I don't know what we talking about.
No, John.
Justin Simmons.
Yeah, I feel like he's past the curve.
I ain't gonna lie. If you don't want to do Harrison Smith, we watched on film because we watched so many Bills games, bro. We watched Taylor Rapp be likes that, bro, with that big ass helmet.
Maybe you want to do Rapp at 10. I like Rapp did have a good season. So.
Rapp been cooking. He was cooking all last year, dog. That nigga made so many plays. That big ass helmet. That's all I remember. That big ass helmet.
Rapp over Love. Rapp over Duggar. Rapp over no Duggar.
I do like Julian Love though.
No, but I like what Rapp did for that defense last year.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to go Love here.
You brought up Love too earlier.
I thought your final, Julian Love.
Yeah.
All right, that wraps it up. Are we done?
Yeah, I think that's it.
All right. Do we want to rename the lists, or are we all good with that? You can just end it.
See, yeah, we out of there. Boy, I tell you.
I don't know. These lists not terrible though. The defense list is not bad. Defense list not bad. The offense list is
Dude, the offensive lists are good. Honestly, I don't hate these lists at all. I hate Baker Mayfield at 7 though.
Yeah, I don't like Jake.
How is he over Matt, bro? Are we serious?
And TJ, bro. I just don't understand that.
Joe
Baker
Burrow
should be at 9.
Pisses me off. I'm sorry, it really does.
Baker should be at 9, bro. He should be at 9.
Josh Allen should be number 2, bro.
We are done with the list we got. We're not gonna be us on the head and do that. Hell no, we're not doing that.
Also, Puka Nacua at 6 enrages me.
Yeah, Puka at 6. Bro, y'all was nasty with that, bro. Y'all was nasty.
Early. Is Puka Nacua the 6th best receiver in the league?
Bro,
Puka's up there now, and we talking about potential too. So yeah, that's good. But hey, guys, we appreciate you guys for showing out. We'll continue to be here. New clips coming. Thank you guys always for supporting us and being here. As always, shout out to all my guys that came out, everybody that came. And we see you guys next Wednesday. And we out this piece. Next Wednesday will be film day, so let's go watch some film. And we out this bitch.